Hello and welcome to the League of Ordinary Jabronis podcast. Week 10 is in the books. We are on episode 11. My team played like dog shit, and so I'm wearing Kraken gear. Scott, what is your reason for wearing Kraken gear today?
My fantasy team is dog shit.
Well, that makes two of us. Or not quite, but...
What?
No, my team is not dog shit. It is the most injured team.
You're on drugs.
And I've scored the most points.
Yes. Good job.
So I'm the most frustrated, maybe, but yeah.
Just
Well, in something slightly related to fantasy, the Sleeper app is busted up, and they are going to be running waivers on Thursday and not Wednesday for no reason.
Allegedly.
And
yeah, supposedly, if you look at the setup on Sleeper, it says Thursday, not Wednesday now for our league.
Yeah, so
I hope they will run tomorrow, like expected.
Yeah, like I go in here, I noticed this earlier. It says Thursday, and it says this in the phone app too. Oh, you can't see that in this view, but yeah, right here you can see it says Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know why. We didn't change anything. Here, I'll show you guys.
Nothing is changed in the settings.
It's always been. We set.
You guys would have.
David, the Daryl Henderson thing is still there.
Yeah, the Daryl Henderson rule is in place. I mean,
nothing's changed, and I think
nothing's changed
updates,
at all. So.
I think it sends a message in the thing. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. If it doesn't run Wednesday, so tomorrow morning at 12 a.m. I will message Sleeper and ask him what the hell happened because we didn't change anything. So yeah.
And if settings need to be updated accordingly, they will be updated so that waivers run Wednesday night, pending if they run tomorrow night as of this recording or what we hear back from Sleeper. So
if not,
apologies for any inconveniences.
Yeah.
You can stress about your claim for another day and maybe edit that fab number. Nothing like negotiating with yourself.
Just keeps going up.
Yeah, nothing like negotiating with yourself on fab. Good luck.
I'm sure everyone's had that where you put in a claim for like $2 and you're like,
maybe six,
maybe 12.
Yeah, especially as news 69. Keeps trickling in. It's like, Trevor. This player was signed to the active roster. Oh, they're expected to get a lot of snaps. There's 2 other injuries coming in ahead of them. Oh shit, let me up that fab count a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, Casey can't relate. He spends like $5 a year on Andy Dalton. So
I think you mean Chase Claypool.
I think Casey
a grand total of $0.
I need Casey at the end of the year to make a symbolic drop and re-add of Chase Claypool for the remainder of your fab before the league resets. I think that would be really fun.
I love the dribbling. Like people just have in that stupid 32 team league, Eli Apple's been dribbled by like 30 teams. It's insane. Ours, I'm gonna need to look. Oh, you can use Tluch Tools probably to figure this out. But
Treylon Burks is pretty high up there.
Which player's been dribbled the most? I think DJ Wonham actually is like the one.
No, it's probably Kobe Bryant, dude, because there's so many Seahawks fans.
Oh, it definitely could be Kobe Bryant.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at DJ Wonham here. So Jordan picked him up for $0. Picked him up, dropped him. Picked him up, dropped him. Picked him up, dropped him. Then Steve grabbed him and then dropped him. And then Jordan picked him up 2 more times. And then Matt grabbed him and then dropped him.
That's a good one.
He's just chilling. Yeah, this is the one that comes to mind. I just remember.
That's a really good one. Will you do me a? Can we just check Daryl Henderson?
Yeah, I mean
Daryl
Henderson.
I mean that's a meme.
Was dropped. I think he was picked up and dropped twice. Yeah, Josh dropped him, and then remember this guy?
Yeah, remember this guy? Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have anything prepared. I wish I could tell you exactly who's the player's been dribbled the most, but I feel like that should be an award. I feel it'll be an IDP player for sure.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah. So
let's get into the matchups.
Some Claypool dribbling. We got to get into some matchups here, or else it's gonna take forever.
We got a lot to talk about.
Up first is Ben and Kelsey.
Once I find
Ben waved the white flag and got some value for some players.
Yes, indeed.
He's tanking that max PF like a champ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Saquon,
doing it right.
Getting rid of Saquon, getting rid of Devontae, getting some value, getting some young players. I mean,
and Nico Collins, yeah.
Oh yeah,
he has a ton of picks. He has a ton. Yeah. Good luck, Ben.
Yeah. Cheers.
I always give Matt crap, but realistically, Matt's team just needs to get healthy, and he'll actually be in a pretty decent spot. Like, even without the current situation with his team, he's got a pretty good max PF, and his record's a little deceiving. He just needs to get his players back. His defense is insane. But Ben, you are, after your trades, obviously, undoubtedly the worst team in the league. So I hope that you are able to rebuild effectively over the next couple of years.
Yeah, here's to replicating my success 2 years ago.
Yeah, good luck, Ben.
Looking forward to the 2026 draft, it's looking like it's pretty wide receiver heavy, which is good for Ben. I think he needs a couple wide receivers, so I'm sure he's going to be spending some picks on them. Quarterbacks, running backs, pretty thin, but maybe a quarterback starts showing out late in this college season. And
not really.
You can back
we've
up.
Got
we'll see.
Yeah,
we've got one guy who's probably gonna I think Mendoza might be the only guy in the first round.
Yeah, and the thing that's frustrating is that there isn't a no doubter pick that's that's the guy. You know what I mean? Like Caleb Williams during that run up, it was he's going to be the 101. Like at this point of the year, it was clear, right? Mm-hmm. But we don't have that this year. And then last year, it was still it was kind of iffy about who was going to be 101. But by the end, it was clear.
I mean, this year might be one of those years where instead of 15 to 20 first round grades, there's 5 to 10. And so we're going to be hearing this is a weak draft class kind of narrative. That's what we're going to be hearing.
It'll probably end up being really solid for linebacker and safety, cornerback.
Yeah,
late.
I never trust. Yeah,
I mean, there's an elite linebacker and an elite safety prospect, but IDP is not exactly what you want to be taking in your first round if you can help it,
right?
For our league,
unless there's an absolute game-changing monster defensive end.
Yeah, I mean maybe Myles Garrett.
If there's a prospect like that, I know Abdul Carter was picked third, but there's a reason he didn't go in the first round. He's not really he doesn't profile as a game breaking defensive end.
He's not 270, which is Myles Garrett.
Right.
He's 250, which is more Von Miller.
Yeah. Von Miller. That dude's a monster.
Still a beast.
He's still playing too, right? I think so.
Yep. Yeah, he plays for the Bills, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a DPR for Washington.
For Washington, that's right.
Yeah.
He's been bouncing around. He's kind of at that tail end of his career where he's just kind of shifting,
hanging on wherever he can. Yeah.
There was he put out an interview saying that his off-season decision was the Seahawks or the Commanders.
God, I would have loved that.
With the commies.
Just him and DeMarcus Lawrence just really rolling the years back. Imagine if Jadeveon Clowney also came back. Remember that trade?
Oh God, yeah.
That one year, that one game he had.
Did we give up a first for Clowney?
No,
I hope not.
No,
we that dude has been signed in so many free agencies. He always gets a really short deal, and then he's been bouncing around for forever now.
Secure the bag.
Yep.
It was a third.
All right. Well, it
was a third.
Yeah, we got to talk a little bit more about some of these other things.
Yeah. Kelsey, because. Let's start with Kittle. In that,
Yeah, Kittle had a big game.
Yeah.
There was the Kittle game we were all hoping for 3 weeks ago.
Still elite.
Yeah.
Dude's a monster. What more could you really say? It's Shanahan. The 49ers got punked in this game, though. Their defense finally started to look a little tired.
Yeah,
finally caught up with them a little bit.
You can only magic up so much stuff after you play your cards, moving Jalen Ramsey for the Steelers. same deal. Like you can only do that once before it's on tape. Like, yeah,
right,
yeah. So I really don't think the Raiders should have drafted Janty. I mean, it's cool and all that he went as high as he did, but the Raiders have deficiencies all over the place, and it really brings into question that thought process here of the general manager, and just that front office is just lost. I mean,
I would say that you're correct about like they have deficiencies everywhere. I do think that like they did do BPA. Like you could say like, oh, they should have taken Membu, who went a pick after, because like that's just good process. But at the time, Membu was not Genty, like in terms of a prospect.
Right.
So, hindsight, and also like, yeah, maybe you should have taken a tackle like with a top 10 pick and not running back.
It brings into question though, like when is this going to get fixed? The Raiders are in such a shitty situation just overall. I'm kind of
down. They
just lost their best young guy to IR too in JPJ.
And they're giving and what is it? Tyler Lockett is like the main option in the passing attack right now. It's such a mess.
I mean, Brock Bowers should be, but he's needed on the abysmal line.
Yeah, I mean,
giving me an aneurysm.
Yeah. I mean, the Raiders. I think everybody's wrong about when I say everybody. I mean the media narrative about like Pete being there to like win now. I just don't believe that. I've never believed that. I'm not going to believe it. Somebody can say blah 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 age, and like that's not how like the Pete process works.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just never has. Like whether or not you start with the Seahawks or you go back to USC, like USC started paying players. Like they started to develop like a booster system when Pete was there, because that's how you got those players. Like remember Reggie Bush lost his Heisman. Like everybody hated everybody in Seattle hated him his first year. Like this is just the normal playbook, man.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the Raiders can get it together. I mean, it sucks seeing the Raiders that have such a storied history, fan base, and just the vibes of the black hole are just, they're non-existent. The Raiders are having an identity crisis, and hopefully they can fix their football team so they can actually get some heart and soul into the team.
That is why you bring Pete in, right? Is to change the identity, and that crisis can be seen as part of the growth.
Yeah.
Right?
And
I mean,
and the identity that he's created is like Seahawks South. It's bad. It's not looking good
I don't think you can say that there has been an identity created. Like they don't have anything. I think that's
the point. It's developing.
That's what I'm saying. It's Seahawks South. It's like it's super bad.
I don't think it's Seahawks South because like
Seahawks have an identity.
Geno Smith, Jamal Adams, Stones Forsythe.
That's
Tyler
not an
Lockett.
identity.
What are we
Players
doing?
are not an identity.
They're pulling in old Seahawks players and playing them.
Pete wants some of his guys to set the tone, I'm sure. And that's like
shit.
That's a time-honored strategy, even though they're bad players at this point in their career. I'm like, it's to build in the veteran knowledge to help teach the young guys the playbook. But what's stupid
and
is
also
that
how to be a professional. Like
that's like that's the vision, right? Like
the whole point of having veterans on a team is to like make sure that like the locker room is doing the things they need to do. Like if you just throw in a bunch of like 21 to 24-year-olds into a locker room, like who are all suddenly millionaires in Vegas, that's going to go just as bad as you think it is. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's a
Vegas has
point.
That unique problem.
Yeah.
Too, of being that's magnified more than anywhere else.
Yes, the fan base like doesn't like being like Seahawks South with all the players, but that's not an identity. They don't have an identity.
Yeah, and they're going to struggle with it doubly so because Las Vegas is a destination city. It's not like the middle, like West New York, where it's like it's this cold kind of like Midwest like style. I mean,
that's
town
always the problem.
It's a bunch of just like
from Oakland
blue collar people that
yeah,
shovel snow out of their driveways and go to football games. It's like you have a bunch of rich people flying in from the
they've priced everybody out. No, you've priced everybody out from a local fan base. Like basically, they were banking on the fact that there were going to be rich people from LA coming to the games because
and that has not happened.
6-hour drive. It's a 2-hour flight, maybe an hour flight to Vegas. Like
it's like 1 hour, I think, from LA.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour full
total commute. Yeah,
commute. Yeah. If you put in the airports, an hour flight or whatever. But Vegas, going from Oakland to Vegas destroyed any sort of identity that they had because Oakland is fundamentally different from Vegas. Oakland's the second city in the Bay,
Oakland has a history and an identity of its own that the team could kind of leech on. And the Raiders are not Sin City, and maybe this is unpopular. Put the Chargers in Vegas, move the Raiders to LA.
No, just give the Raiders to Tijuana. I'd still think the Tijuana Raiders would go hard if we're doing this international thing.
I mean, okay.
No, I think the only way to save the Raiders is to move them to LA where they're the actual first team.
Let's just have 3 teams.
That's the only way to save the Raiders. Stadium. They have to go to LA and fucking send the Chargers to Vegas if you must.
Or send them back to San Diego, whatever.
Yeah. Vegas doesn't need a team. That's insane.
Yeah, they Vegas has an identity crisis of just moving from it, Oakland. But let's talk about something not Raiders related, which is sad and boring and sucks. I mean, I guess there's not really much else, but Rico Dowdle didn't do pumps.
Okay, no pumps.
We learned the correct amount of pumps is 0 pumps.
Yeah, no pumps,
which is lame.
It's so sanctimonious. I fucking hate the.
I love that he was at least able to fully do the pose and then do 0 pumps, and we all knew what was happening there. He did enough there with his celly that we all knew.
Who was the player that scored it at the exact same time as him? I can't remember who it was. I should have wrote it down, but they both did the exact same celebration. It was funny. I forget who it was though. That's terrible. I should have wrote that down. It was funny, but
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the Rico Dowdle, he scored the touchdown, and he had a relatively he had an RB2 day, which is fine, but the Panthers, they're such a mid team. They're 500, so yeah, but
they're a mid team. Did they lose or win to the Saints? I basically did not. Oh well.
Yeah.
That makes me feel worse.
Yeah, they're such a mid team. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're which is better than terrible, which was last year, but still mid.
Yeah, no, they're improving. They're improving mid.
Saints do have a run game too, so yeah, he's not gonna average 7 to carry the entire season and just be the best running back we've ever seen. So he's gonna have some challenges going forward, but
yeah.
Yep. Ben, the Miami running back room is such a mystery to me.
I mean, I saw this in the notes. That's the fact that they've got -3 points and still beat the absolute brakes off of the Bills. The Bills are fucking. Oh my god.
I mean, we're gonna talk about it in Danny's matchup, but A-Chain had an absolute fucking game.
Yeah.
A bunch of long touchdowns. So
yeah, the Miami is the weirdest team to me in the NFL right now. I was going to mention this later, but since we're on the topic, this game started in the most strange way possible with a false start before time had run off the clock at all, which caused Mike McDaniel to lose his fucking mind and call a timeout and to argue with a ref over the false start penalty before the clock even started. So it was the first quarter, 15 minutes on the clock, false start, timeout, just to bitch at a ref, and then they proceed. And then immediately after that,
I love Mike McDaniel sometimes. Hold on, timeout on business right now. It's the first quarter. I don't give a fuck. These don't matter yet.
So he times out. He times out before any time had run off the clock in the game, which I think is the first time I've ever seen that happen. The amount there has to be a stat out there that says that hasn't happened in like 60 years or something. I'm sure, but they start the game, so it's already like the vibes are terrible. Like, why are we burning a timeout in the first half of the game before the game's even started, Mike? And then the Falcons proceed to just go out and suck balls, and Tua throws a terrible interception. No, Tua goes out and throws a horrible interception at the very beginning.
Okay, you mean the Dolphins because you just definitely said the Falcons.
What? I'm sorry.
What you said? Falcons.
So I said
which team are you talking about? Buffalo or Miami?
I'm talking about Miami. Miami starts their drive. Tua throws a horrible interception, and then they just go on to dominate the Bills the entire rest of the game. After all that,
first time they beat the Bills in years, right?
Yeah. They never beat the Bills. They beat the Bills finally.
But the Bills are falling apart. The Bills
that's McDaniel. Just
the
barely
Bills,
holding on to his job.
I don't know if they don't quit on him by the end of the year, he might survive this. If they quit on him, he's done. He might get fired before the end of the year. But the Dolphins are who knows?
And then again, going back to Ollie Gordon here, he had completely stolen Jalen Wright's job. He's solidly the backup. Yeah, to the point where I dropped him because he clearly is just not the guy, and he goes out and runs for negative yards, gets one rush, and then they just use Jalen Wright the rest of the game. And Jalen Wright sucked again, but Devon Achane just, for whatever reason, behind this Miami line has the most insane vision of all time and goes absolutely nuclear. I do not understand the Miami run game. It's so baffling. What the hell is going on over there?
Mike McDaniel's going to end up he's going to end up in an OC somewhere, and that team is just going to fucking go the fuck off.
He'll probably go to the 49ers, so I'm going to cry.
We got to snag him. Let's go. Come to the Packers.
That's not going to happen.
I bet he goes to the fucking Eagles.
If he gets fired mid-season, he's buddies with LaFleur, just like Saleh and all that. He'll come back. He'll come hang out with us for a while on the offense and fix it for us. Come on. It needs to be fixed.
Enjoy your hope.
The Packers cope.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Unlike Seattle's offense, we got to talk about Rome. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So Rome's dad was super upset about the utilization his son got, especially in the previous week. If you remember, we had this whole discussion about what the fuck happened.
Skot had some concern trolling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skot was trying to concern troll.
So Rome's dad comes out, complains on social media, and then
gets the first
target. Target of the game, and then in the post game, Rome's like, "Thanks, Dad."
Yeah, that was a really funny interview. I like Rome; he's funny.
I think that's good for Rome for making it funny, but I think
that's how you should do it.
It's extremely cringe for dads to be doing that. Christian Watson's dad, fucking.
OBJ has done that.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin's wife did the same thing. This is how you launder your frustrations through social media without taking
have your family do it for you.
Yeah. This is the new thing. After you remove all the pictures, that's become normal. You change your bio, blah blah blah.
Dumb. That's so dumb.
All that stuff. There's always a new version of that. The family subtweeting or not or actively tweeting or whatever.
I've unfollowed you on Instagram, man.
Yeah,
I hate it.
The people that watch to see if a player suddenly unfollows everybody and then goes and follows all the players on some other team is he's getting traded. I hate that shit.
It's super annoying.
It's really dumb.
But
it's almost as bad as coach speak.
Yeah, I'm not again, not worried about Rome. The only thing that needs to happen to Rome is DJ Moore needs to disappear into the ether and get traded.
When's his contract up? Because it's got to be soon.
Well, he got hurt, and he's probably going to miss some time, and so that'll help Rome's production.
Yeah.
But like with just how like Ben Johnson has been using DJ Moore, like, and kind of the profile of DJ Moore, like historically draft profile, like, you know, his time in Carolina, that's just Luther Burton, except Luther Burton's younger and like looks more explosive. Like, and I think might have better hands. I'm not really sure at this point. It's too early.
DJ Moore is signed through 2029, so and it's a pretty big contract too. It's 110 million.
Is it front loaded?
82 million guaranteed.
You got the sport track? You want to throw it up?
So like you put in 20 million, like that's actually a pretty reasonable contract for a wide receiver too at this point. He's going to get traded, man. I bet he like draws interest from
Patriots,
the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Patriots.
Yeah.
And maybe he goes back to the Panthers, because the Panthers, like, they can't be doing what they're doing like anymore. Like they got to have somebody else
out in 2028. I mean, it's not like they can get out
the
of this
28 out
right away. So
is interesting.
The problem is that he's not really producing like this contract, you know, demands it. So it's not like they're going to be able to get it. They're going to have to basically sell him for cheap and take on salary if they want to get rid of him. So
but that's why the draft Luther Burton is like, you have the rookie controlled scale. This is like the whole deal behind like
right.
So like again, this like they're going to go looking. He'll be moved in the offseason. There's like
there's no way. There's no way you're
Ben
holding
Johnson
him.
doesn't want this dude on the team, man. Like
there's no way he stays a Bear next year. He'll come somewhere.
He'll go somewhere. Him on the team the one week that he goes absolutely fucking crazy against me.
Well, I mean,
that's because you cursed all the players and gave Steve plot armor.
This is your doing.
How was it my fault?
This is your doing.
What did I do?
You cursed Trevor. You said that I was going to get.
What does that have to do with DJ Moore?
Nothing with DJ Moore, but
I don't know. You're cursing players.
Like, you're cursing players left and right.
It's cursing players.
You didn't like have it like. Dude, nobody got shot this year, and so all the bad juju is just going elsewhere.
Exactly. Like it hasn't been concentrated. It's just kind of seeping out in little small ways.
I tried to trade for Tank Dell, so that's on Kelsey. She didn't want to do it, and then he went.
A lot of us tried to trade for Tank Dell, which is probably a good indication that Kelsey should keep Tank Dell. Well, but he dead, maybe.
Yeah, he may be dead.
Yeah, no, I think with Jaden Higgins, like
he probably did.
I hope not. Though.
Sorry, Tank Dell.
He's a fun player. Hopefully, he can get it.
Yeah, he was good.
Hopefully, it doesn't affect.
But
his,
let's move on though, because we got to keep him moving.
Yeah, we got to keep it rolling. We got to get to Skot and Matt.
Oh my fucking god, man! Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
So this sucks.
I'm fucked.
The Seahawks didn't have to play
any
offense.
This loss hurts more than any other loss, I think, in the history of me playing fantasy football. Because
this is your season.
Matt owns my first rounder for the next 2 years because I wanted Cam Skattebo. And, of course, Matt knew that Cam Skattebo's ankle would suffer a generational injury 2 weeks after I traded for him.
That's not.
So now I'm not pulling in points for my trade.
Go play the lotto.
So So Matt playing spoiler this week, who's averaging like 160 points a week, and the last 2 weeks couldn't get above 130 points, goes and scores 200, and basically
just about
every single player on his squad, including Parker Washington on his bench, outscores my top wide receivers, and currently, because Kelsey won, and she's like 10 points behind me in points for, it could conceivably happen where I fall out of playoffs. And the bottom teams in the league have the bottom max PF. So if I fall out, as the standings are right now, Matt would then have the 3rd overall pick, and I would miss playoffs for 2026.
Brutal.
Yeah. Oof. I am in a really bad situation right now.
That is not good.
And I am really pissed off at all of my players, except for basically Drake London
Yeah, fair.
That's
it.
Fair. That's the list of players I'm not pissed off at.
At least you started Whiskey Dick.
Yeah.
I have to. Because Whiskey Dick can drop 40.
Yeah.
Whiskey Dick can drop 40, but more... He doesn't drop 40 last week when I need him against Josh, who scores 250 fucking points or whatever, 220, right? But I just go through the list. I just hate all my players. So Sam Darnold absolutely shits the bed, just commits 3 embarrassing, stupid turnovers, like back to back to back. And
doesn't matter.
Gets game scripted out. Gets... Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. That doesn't help my fantasy team.
Nope. Like, when Scott's done ranting, I can rant about fucking the Seahawks.
So, on top of that,
go ahead.
Kenneth Walker is now the RB3 on his own team. I don't know ball, clearly. And Kenneth Walker sucks. He's absolutely fucking trash. Justin Jefferson had the worst game of his career as a pro. Giving up on multiple routes, super bad body language. JJ McCarthy sucks and keeps overthrowing him, and he's upset and sick or whatever the fuck is going on with him, and doesn't try to tackle the player who intercepted a pass that was targeted to him twice. Just jogs after the defender that intercepted the ball. That's cool.
He gave up on a bunch of plays.
Yeah, he gave up on a bunch of plays and had pretty much... For all these people on the internet that talk about him being the number 1 fucking player receiver in the league or whatever, Jamar Chase is just better. Justin Jefferson's pissing me the fuck off. He's been really fucking disappointing. It's terrible. Emeka Egbuka has been inefficient. He's getting a lot of volume. Baker's spraying the ball over the field and hyper-targeting him, but yeah.
Whatever.
He's had like 36
take a
targets.
PPR scam.
But he doesn't catch them because he's not getting separation.
It's because there's no one else on that offense doing anything, and they have no run game.
Yep. Michael Pittman
so he's getting got by the best guy.
Michael Pittman doesn't get targeted at all. It all goes to Alec Pierce, who I was facing, of course. And Jonathan Taylor just gets another hat trick. So there is like absolutely no use for Pittman this week. Brian Burns is super pissed off at the end of every single game, so he's probably going to end up making business decisions for the rest of the season and will probably fall off. And then all my linebackers just suck.
Yeah.
And my DBs suck. Derwin James didn't fucking do anything.
And Whiskey Dick didn't drink, so
my entire bench is garbage, terrible players. Kyle Pitts is the worst tight end I've ever seen. And
Chigo Conko is still better than Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, every tight end in the league is better than Kyle Pitts because they can catch passes and he can't. So, yeah, my team's terrible.
Sorry to hear that. I don't know.
I'm tilted. Yeah. This week was really, really brutal for me.
That's rough, buddy.
I couldn't even enjoy the Seahawks game because it was like literally everything was going right for every single other player on the team, and it was the players that I needed to do anything were it was like a sieve. It like fell through the cracks. It was just like water through a colander. Like my players were flushed down the toilet. Fucking Sam Darnold is gonna do what he's gonna do. He's the reason
we're not a real contender.
Yeah, he's going to do that shit in the playoffs and probably get cut or traded to another team, just like he just did to the Vikings. And that's just my prediction because I've seen it happen so many times with the Jets, with the Vikings. It doesn't matter. That's what he does. He's going to disappoint me. And of course, it was this week, this critical week, that I needed him after losing 2 brutal matchups back to back. He does that. And then Kenneth Walker is getting snaps ceded to George Halani, who the Seahawks are just hell-bent on keeping him out of the red zone. They've like completely taken him away from the red zone, which is just, I don't know. The vibes in the Seahawks running room to me is like they just need to commit to Charbonnet. They clearly like him better. And why are we what is Kenneth Walker's role? Like he's just between
Kenneth Walker's role is not getting paid in the offseason.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. And I hate when teams do this shit. It's the same thing. What's happening. It's the same thing as when a player has an incentive and they just need like it's like week 18 and it's they have their backup players out there, but like that one player needs like 2 catches and 25 yards to get like a $500,000 bonus for their incentives.
Yeah.
And then the coach doesn't let him get it.
Pulls him.
It pulls him. That's what they're doing with Kenneth Walker, and that actually pisses me off. Like it's clear that's what they're doing, and it honestly it's souring my view of this coaching staff and how they're handling the running back situation.
I mean, the reason
that's coming from up top too. That's coming from the GM.
Yeah, just get rid of him. Just like stop playing him. Why are we playing him if that's how we're going to utilize him?
I mean, the reason
trade deadline passed. No one
trade
wanted
deadline's gone.
Well, I do know why.
If they don't want him, run him into the ground.
Yeah,
save Charbonnet if he's the future. Run him in the ground. But they're not doing that. But they're not doing that. So use Charbonnet.
Like Charbonnet is not the future, and the reason the Seahawks are not a real contender because we don't have a run game that is effective. Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold, and the reason we don't have an effective run game is because the left side of our line is the only side we can run on, which is just not a valuable
unidirectional run game is bad.
Not a valuable thing. And then the commitment to between the 20s and a goal line of such an inferior player to Ken Walker is just it is the 100 it is the 10,000-pound gorilla in the room, It is the problem. It will be the reason the Seahawks do not make it to the Super Bowl. I just have no faith in this team.
That's a scorcher.
Nah, dude, fuck that. The run game is not a playoff run game. We cannot win games without a run game. I just do not care. I am so tired of not having a run game. It is absolutely ridiculous. Cool, JSN's fucking going off. I expected that. I expected JSN to be an elite wide receiver. I don't cool, that's working, yeah. But it's Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I mean the run game for the Seahawks is working enough.
Dog shit.
It's working enough. It's not the worst in the league, but it is definitely bottom half.
It's 29th.
Which is wild.
It's wild. 29th in yards per game. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah. But coming back to the Ken Walker thing and just his fantasy value is just completely tanked. And it just the absolute just it's like some weird obsession with it. It's like watching Arthur Smith. It's so predictable.
It's your own players every time too. You always wind up in this situation with the.
It's wild.
I respect the commitment to the bit of liking your guys and rolling with it.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm going the other direction. I'm going scorched earth with these motherfuckers because they need to wake the fuck up.
You're also having you're definitely having a first season Steve experience.
This is worse. Point. I have top
you have
flight
even
wide
no
receivers.
future.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You got
and the value that he has is how much is what right?
Yeah,
now?
No, you got
Ryan
thirds.
Burns.
You got thirds, yeah, and I guess try and flip.
Fuck my draft picks. I've drafted one startable player in 3
nothing.
years. Fuck my draft picks. I can't draft either. I don't know.
Wait, who is your only startable?
Egbuka.
Egbuka, yeah, okay.
He's literally my only startable draftable player that I've picked up in 3 years of rookie drafts. It's not like I would be able to. Clearly, it's not like I know what I'm doing with drafts, so it doesn't matter. Fuck my draft picks. I'll just go get Cam Scatterby was going off. Here you go, Matt. Here, have my first. I'll take the guy that's actually doing something. Leg gets destroyed with a generational injury.
Yeah.
Ben starts doing a fire sale. Saquon Barkley seems good. I'll get him. Maybe that'll work out.
The Eagles' offense is inept.
Maybe he'll just fall off the age cliff and just be completely irrelevant, and I've just wasted a bunch of resources.
Okay. Look, I will take off my Kraken hat for a second and say that don't think that this is a normal Saquon Barkley experience. The Packers' run defense is top 3. And it starts with those monsters in the middle, and it is hard to get a run game going in the cold, in Lambeau, in below freezing weather.
Dude, it was crazy. The players were slipping on ice. They were on skates.
Exactly. And the Eagles had the wrong fucking equipment for that turf, and it showed all night. And so don't think that this is the normal Saquon Barkley experience.
Oh no, Saquon just joined my team. I'm not mad at him yet. I'm mad at the rest of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that's fair. Kyle Pitts has no excuse, okay? He has no excuse to be dropping passes with that much fucking space out in front of him. He literally dropped a massive 60-yard touchdown. Not that I played him this week, because I don't fucking trust him. But like,
I mean, I think the thing with Saquon this year is that he is the line for the true RB1s. Like, he's 20 points behind. He's number 11. He's 20 points behind the next guy who's 10.
The line was Scottaboo. Now it's Saquon. Yeah. Like Scottaboo was like on that fringe. Like he was
that's the problem with Saquon kind of
that 10 or 11. Yeah. And
right.
I don't honestly just like
but that's
eye test wise.
We knew that this was going to happen with the hangover, right? Like he had so many touches last year.
I mean,
I don't necessarily think it's just the hangover. It's like a combination of the hangover. The Eagles' offense is trash.
Yeah, just absolutely
they
garbage.
Lost their
There's no flow.
They lost their offensive coordinator to the Saints, and he was doing an awesome job last year. Kevin Patullo sucks. Like he needs to go.
True.
He needs to go.
That's true.
He's really bad.
Well, I would say that Kellen Moore. I don't necessarily think Kellen Moore did a good job last year.
I think he ran
Saquon into the fucking ground. I think is what he did.
Yeah, I think that's true.
I mean, their run concepts and like the just like what they were doing with the offensive line last year was special. They had a really good unit that was doing a great job, and they were designing
their offense. You have the best tackle duel in the league.
I mean, they still do, but they're not doing the same thing that they were last year. And a lot of that has to do with like how they're setting up their blocking assignments, and that falls on the offensive coordinator. Like, I mean, you have AJ Brown. Yeah, like you know very well how frustrating their offense is.
Look.
What they're doing wrong.
It's also a lot of it is missing Jurgens. Cam Jurgens or however you pronounce his last name, the center. Jurgens, yeah. He is a absolute beast. And having the two best tackles and maybe the best center in the game still.
Well, a top 5 center, regardless of where you put him.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, that fucking matters. And that is a big part of what made the Eagles' run game successful last year and not successful this year. And that's what the Packers exploited to blow up the run all night, was gut rushes to get people in the backfield and open up gaps.
Yeah, no, I don't think I understand that Kellen Moore got a job. I don't think I don't value him as like a play caller, really. Like, I value him as like, oh, he knows how to use good players. Cool. Like, there's a lot of people who do that.
That's a better head coach if you install a good play caller on either side. Like, it's your chance to just be like, all right, I know good players and I develop good players. Like, you build a good staff in that situation, you can be extremely successful.
I just don't.
That's where Kellen Moore is going to falter right now because he's a young coach.
Yeah, no, I just don't think that Kellen Moore is essentially Mike McDaniel's 2.0. Like, just with better players.
That's fair. Yeah.
I just don't believe it. Like, I watched enough Eagles last year. Like, I don't, like, cool. Like, nah. Like, the offense is just, like, not. It is not. It's the exact opposite of the Kubiak. Like, the results are the exact opposite of what's going on with Kubiak right now. Like,
right. Yeah. No, that's fair.
It's just one side is good, the other side is bad. It's just like, it's just not. It's not a great offense. Like, the thing about LaFleur and Shanahan and like McVay, when they're on their game, it's everything. Everything works. Like, that's the reason those guys are good. Yeah,
it's the synergy.
Ben Johnson, when it's
what's
cooking,
jarring
it's
about
everything.
watching the Packers offense right now. It's like, where did that synergy go? Like, what happened to that energy?
It's called your players are hurt.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, what do you mean, where'd it go? They went to the bench. We're all watching for street clothes.
Jaden Reed's gone. Tucker Kraft's gone.
Is Tucker Kraft even like able to walk right now? Does he like got one of them scooters like bopping around?
He's not even on the sideline yet. Like he can't even be the energy guy right now. It's bad out there.
All right, he's probably playing World of Warcraft with Cam Scattaboo. Let's be honest.
Well, no, but we gotta talk about Matt's team too before we.
On the topic of me Scott. On the topic of me not knowing ball. So Caleb Williams is clearly future Hall of Famer. Is the best quarterback I've ever seen. He's got a rocket reversal. Is the most accurate.
I'm taking the victory lap on this. Like Caleb Williams looked fucking like. There were some moments in that game where it was like, "Holy fuck, this is this is that USC shit, right? Like, what the fuck? This is that Heisman shit."
He played.
I'm telling you, he looked like a rookie last year, and he played the Giants. And the Giants are bad,
Cincinnati.
but like, you need to be able to do that against bad teams.
That is what the Seahawks just did
bad
to
teams. To Arizona. I mean, but then the quarterback played well. So like,
I mean, the clutch run, the absolute insane throws that there's
Caleb Williams can do it all, and that is exciting to see. I'm stoked for the Bears.
Yeah, I
think that's fun. I think that's a good thing for the league. The Bears are a storied franchise. They deserve to be good.
He'll be the first 4,000-yard passer. He's going to win him a Super Bowl. He's the best player I've ever seen.
Fuck the McCaskies, but the Bears deserve to be good. Yeah. The people of Chicago deserve this.
Let's just take a moment to thank Dan Campbell for resurrecting JMO and getting whoever the fuck they brought in off
out of play calling. Yeah, exactly. Just be like, no, you're studying under me for a bit, my man. Like you learned this semester.
We've got like this. We spent the 16th overall pick on JMO. Like he's like integral.
He's good.
To the success of the team. Like it can't just like we're gonna use him like
Gabe Davis.
I mean, this is also this also dovetails into my my absolute annoyance about like Gibbs not. Whatever the fuck they were doing, every other
using
week
him to block when he's one of the worst blocking running. He's so bad in pass.
Yeah, he's not.
He cannot pass protect for shit.
It's not his strength.
He should never be on the field.
Well, it's because
blocking.
He is small. This is the thing about all of these.
He doesn't have the technique.
James Cook.
Yes, he does not have the technique. It's the same reason.
It's the technique, and he's small.
You don't want fucking Kenneth Walker. I mean, fucking Bucky Irving out there blocking. No.
Jahmyr Gibbs is muscle-bound meat. He's maybe a little bit taller, but 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot-ish, 245. That's muscle-bound meat. I'm small in the NFL parlance.
Yeah, I mean, this was my concern when Ben Johnson left, is that the offense would just crater. And now Dan Campbell's like, no. Let me handle this.
Hold on. It didn't crater, but it definitely took a step back. Dan Campbell was thank God for him stepping in.
Ben Johnson had him fucking cooking last couple years. It was just every week in, week out, it was creativity and just a dynamic attack that was just complete on all levels, and it was great. And then this year we started to see a little bit of inconsistency.
That could support 4 fantasy relevant players is unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's just. That's level crazy. Of production just does not happen. I mean, it's why he got a job, as a head coach, is because, that's special shit. But, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Matt's defense went absolutely off and was a big contributing factor in me getting absolutely shit on this week. Jesse Bates is really good still, and the Falcons are bad.
Falcons are bad.
They had 7 sacks and a couple of turnovers, and they still lost to the Colts because they can't stop anything. They're terrible. The Falcons are dog shit. Raheem Morris needs to go. Zach Robinson should be fired into the sun. And he's literally ruining
Falcons OCs and Skot.
God. He's terrible. Dude. He runs a shit ton of pistol.
I can't believe I'm coming to this with less angry energy than Scott right now.
He has.
Dude, Scott had a bad week apparently.
No kidding.
Like I said, God. I just laid it out. I could miss playoffs and just give Matt the 103 right now. It could happen. I'm in a
the
really
103 is super valuable.
Especially
this year.
That could be Jeremiah Love, the running back I need. But nope. I'm fucked.
That would be bad.
Falcons offense is terrible. Zach Robinson needs to go. I hated him last year. He was terrible. He doesn't know how to develop quarterbacks. He's ruining Michael Penix. He runs the same stale bullshit offense. He's ruining Bijan.
He doesn't. Like,
Darnell Mooney fucking
use of
sucks.
Bijan
Stop using Darnell
insane.
Mooney. Fire Darnell Mooney into the Skot, into the sun too.
Why is Tyler Algier
so bad.
getting the goal line work over Bijan?
Because
like,
because he's looking at what Charbonnet is doing. Is like, we need a big bruising running back that isn't dynamic at all. That's just like really good, just power back, straight line speed to get touchdowns. Because we can't put in our dynamic east-west pass catching running back to do that.
Except Bijan isn't an east-west player. He's a north-south. He is like the best north-south player. He can
do it all. He can do it all. He's super dynamic. He's great, right? But no.
Yeah, no, Bijan's the best north-south runner.
This obsession with like just having this like the power back role around the league is like a thing in fantasy football this year. Like, yeah, we have the hammers that knock it in. The Raheem Mostert a couple years ago, where he got 18 rushing touchdowns, and then the Jamal Williams year where he got like, what was it, like 15 like 1 yard rushing touchdowns or whatever. Like,
it was 11. That's a thing. Year. I him off the waivers.
That's a thing.
11 is really awesome.
Like, the last couple of years, it's been like, oh, it's a DPI that's like 2 yards out, or like, and then they get or it's like they're in the red zone and then they get like a half a distance to the goal or whatever, and it's like
this is
2 yards to go. Then you pull in the power back. But now this year it's like Algier and Sharbs and these guys. It's like once you're in the red zone and it's like 10 yards out, then we got to pull out Bijan. We can't use him here.
Teams took the wrong lessons from Ben Johnson's offense. Like I've gone over this in multiple weeks, but like having watched so much of Jahmyr Gibbs because he is absolutely electric. Every team took the wrong lessons from how that running game worked. Like, they all got too football-y. Whatever the fuck happened. Like, they took the wrong lessons. Like, the reason David Montgomery didn't want to be called a power back is because, like, he's not really a power back. Like, he's just not. He's
shiftier than that.
Yeah, he is a more complete player than your power back. Like,
they legitimately have two number one running backs. Like, David Montgomery would be number one running back on a lot of teams.
He was on the Bears.
Yeah, he was on the Bears, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. For years.
So they got rid of him.
Yeah, and he was good on the Bears, too.
4 or 5 years. Yeah, he was a good running back.
If David Montgomery went to
he was probably the only good player on that team for a long time, aside from the defense. Yeah, Khalil Mack was obviously really quite good,
but then then the Bears' offensive line regressed, and then there was this like narrative that he was slow and just like didn't have bad vision or whatever. But it's like, no, he just had a bad offensive line, and then they got rid of him. Right. So
and the Lions said yes, thank you, please, and the Bears.
The Bears, like, okay, they've patched it up a little bit with DeAndre Swift, and they have this Kyle Monangai like thing going. But like, they don't have a dynamic.
Darrell Wright is a like
Swift is on his way out for sure.
I mean, Darrell Wright, like the right tackle of the Bears
for Chicago
is he's knocking on the door of being an elite tackle. Like, full stop. Like, next year, if he like continues what he's doing, like, that's an elite level player. Like,
that's helping to drive Caleb Williams' rise too. Of course, the better you have the line play, the better the quarterback can do. Yeah. And if you've got a guy who can like really stand up on that either side, that gives you a lot more confidence to scramble.
Yeah,
scramble that direction. That's not a bad thing.
You need more sumo wrestlers in the league, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah. All right, let's.
All right, well, I'm done fucking ranting about my dog shit team and how fucking disappointed I am in the boys. So.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about John and George.
Did you write the Charbonnet should be Seattle's RB1?
Yeah.
I fucking hate our run game, dude. It's so bad.
George Holani. Kenneth Walker gets them to the fucking goal line, and then they need to get George Holani involved now. Cool. Love that.
I mean,
it's not just me bitching about my fantasy player. It's legitimately this. Like, Kenneth Walker has spent 2 years getting absolutely pounded behind that dog shit line that John Schneider rolled out for him, just getting hit in the backfield over and over and over. and getting injured. Now he has this label of being injury prone when he has to break tackles and do heroic things just to gain yards for years.
The Anzalone wrestling flip move
by taking away his passing game role, taking away his goal line opportunities entirely, and then just subbing out like practice squad players to get touchdowns in front of him. This shit matters.
I said this at our draft too.
It's so frustrated with the Seahawks. It's like it pisses me off watching.
Well, it's because we're a fake contender. I mean, I think that's the part that pisses me off is we're a fake contender.
But everyone's glazing the seal, like, oh my god, JSN's the best receiver ever, and Sam Darnold. The Vikings are so dumb for letting Sam Darnold go. And
JSN has moved into the conversation that Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and who's the fourth guy? AJ Brown were in last year. He's in that conversation now. But it's just...
There's a product of the system.
You can't win the Super Bowl without a run game. You just can't. You can't make a deep playoff run without a run game. That's just not how football works.
I mean, the Seahawks have a Super Bowl defense. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, they do. They do. They just don't...
I'm still not convinced.
We are not... we are not completing the circle of toughness.
Also, we're kind of...
we're just not.
Look at the teams that Seahawks have played, right?
Do we have
in the last 2 months, we've played Arizona, who are horrible, and this was the Kyler Murray version before he got benched. Then we played Tampa Bay, which is a real team, but they've kind of shown that they're inconsistent too. But they're probably the most real team that we've played in the last 2 months.
We lost,
because our defense couldn't fucking stop them, which is really concerning.
It's because the secondary. Again. Well, no, it's because
our secondary was really beat up.
Secondary was really beat up, and we that was still in the whole that was Josh Jobe got concussed. That game was I think the first game we didn't have Julian Love playing.
Yeah. I don't think that was the game.
Was out.
I don't think that was the game Job got concussed. Maybe he's gone. I haven't. Our secondary's been so beat up. It's just a revolving door.
It's been a problem.
Yeah. I know we had. It was Ty Okada. Yeah. That's right. We had Ty Okada out there for most of the game, and he's been okay.
That's because of Julian Love.
But we got absolutely. But anyway, we shouldn't get absolutely torched by Baker Mayfield, and he was on a hot streak. And Emeka Egbuka went fucking crazy. And that was before his hamstring injury.
Yeah,
and then so Tampa Bay is a decent team.
The Niners,
but we lost. And then we played Jacksonville, who are horrible. And we played Houston, who are horrible. Who have a good defense, but that's it. Then we had our bye week.
But they suck.
Then we played Washington, who are horrible, and we killed Jaden Daniels that game. And then we played Arizona again, and they're horrible. We haven't played a real team.
Dude, we are going to get shellacked next week by the Rams.
I'm fully expecting a come to Jesus moment after the game by the team.
Yeah, no, dude,
because we cannot beat Sean McVay. We cannot. And I have no faith in Mike.
It's not that we can't. This is the moment. No, this is the moment.
You got to do it right now. When you're riding high off of all of these victories, you've chained a.
This is why Mike McDaniels got brought in.
Team now.
No, this is why Mike McDaniels got brought in. It's McDonald he beat as the DC for the Ravens. He went back-to-back weeks, beating the Niners and then the Rams and then the Seahawks in dominant fashion that year. And then Pete got canned, he got fired, and the whole reason you fire Pete is because he wasn't beating McVay and Shanahan.
Yep.
And this is actually the very crux of coaching and the carousel that happens in the NFL.
Right.
You have to beat your division.
Beat the division.
You have to beat your divisional opponents. And the times now, this is a real test, and I do not believe in this team to Beat McVay.
Yeah.
Because there are too many holes.
It's like I was saying, Steve. You were like, you should root for the Packers this week because then you have the 1 seed in the NFC. I'm like, that doesn't matter because the Seahawks cannot beat the 49ers, like even as depleted as they are. They come to Seattle and just dog walk us, and they have done that for years. I don't care.
That's not
they are.
That's revisionist history for the first game. Like,
it's still
the reason we lost the first game was we still lost, and the reason that we lost
Rick Wallen had one of the worst games he's ever had. That game, that was bad.
Well, and then also our right tackle Abe Lucas, first game back, and was bad. Like he got annihilated by Nick Bosa.
Right.
Just absolutely.
That's fair. I mean, that kind of shit happened.
Yeah.
But we weren't. I mean, we were competitive in that game. It's just like you can't be competitive and lose.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is all Mike McDonald has shown me that he can do against the most important division rivals that we have. Like he has shown me, like he needs to prove it to the fan base that he can beat Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan. If he can't do that, nothing matters. We're not Super Bowl contenders. We shouldn't even like worry about playoffs. It's just like I feel like the national media and the Seahawks fan base as a whole is way over their skis in how good this team is. Because we have not seen them put together a good performance against a good team in like 8 years. It feels like it's been so fucking long since we've played in a game that matters and like won a game that matters. Like, cool, we beat the Rams week 18 last year when they rested their starters after they punked us for a playoff spot. Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we lost the very important, like Geno Smith absolutely pissed away the game in regular season that would have put us over the edge to get a playoff spot as a wild card last year. Because Geno Smith.
I mean, that was, I mean,
also Ryan Grubb couldn't. He was dealing with he way over his skis again in terms of like being able to run a NFL offense. You just can't do it. That's the reason that he's in Georgia.
I mean, it was clear by week 2 that he was not an NFL coordinator, and like never that opinion never changed.
That being said, Kubiak is now being talked about as being the next like top head coach hire for another team. And
that'll disappear.
That's silly.
That'll disappear.
I'm sure it will.
Like, no.
But
the Seahawks are a fake contender right now. It's like
going back to the running game thing though. Like I legitimately do think Charbonnet should be the RB1. Like he should just get more snaps than Kenneth Walker. It has nothing to do with skill. Like it has nothing to do with Kenneth Walker as a like his talent.
Save this take. Start the pod.
It has.
Start the pod car. Save this take. Start the pod car.
I already did.
Oh, good.
We're rolling. But anyway,
fuck me.
We're talking about John.
Yeah, we are. We've been talking about John this whole time, Steve.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. But anyway, this could be a spicy podcast, guys. I just think that like even though Charbonnet has limitations, and I think it's undeniable that Kenneth Walker has a better tool set, just physically at his disposal. The coaching staff clearly doesn't like him. It just baffles me that Charbonnet is getting this like I think he's like 45-55 in terms of snaps and just like how he's utilized. Just like slide it to like just get to 75. Just use him more. See what you've got. You clearly don't.
We aren't going to pay Charbonnet anyway.
Yeah,
like,
and you're not going to pay Kenneth Walker.
He's not like we're not paying him. Like we're not going to pay him.
We're not going to pay him. But another team that is desperate for running back will probably pay like a 2 or 3 year contract.
I think the Seahawks he could get 12. Like 12 seems
12 a year is what I feel like the Seahawks would be okay with giving him.
I bet he doesn't. I could see him going to the Chiefs for 12.
I feel like he could get more than that, though. I'm sure that the Seahawks would be okay with giving him 12 a year.
I don't.
But I don't
think there's an amount of money the Seahawks are willing to pay him.
Yeah, I mean, they don't like him because he's impatient. He runs. It's the east south like dancing in the backfield shit. He just doesn't fit Kubiak's system. They clearly like Charbonnet more. That's why George Halani is put in there over him. It's like it's pretty clear at this point. It's just like why.
You don't think he gets rested because they're up so damn much half the time?
I don't buy this. No. He's getting rested shit because they have George Halani in there grinding out the end of the game, and then they pull him to put Charbonnet back in to grind out more clock.
I mean, this is
they don't care about Charbonnet's health as much as they care about Kenneth Walker's health, but they don't want to use Kenneth Walker. This is the
classic like NFL churn with a new coaching staff. Like,
that's fair.
Just because Schneider drafted both of the running backs. Like, neither of them are getting paid. Like, even if like Kubiak and McDonald stay next year, let's say they both come back. I mean, well, McDonald will be back, but like Kubiak stays and doesn't get hired out. Like, they're still not paying like Charbonnet. They're going to go get somebody else. They're going to go find a prospect that fits the system.
They'll draft a guy, in the third round or something, and then use him over Charbonnet. I feel like the decision. I hated the Charbonnet pick when they made it. It made no sense. No,
same. Yeah.
Why are we spending a second round pick on another running back when we just spent a second round pick on a running back? This was like
we needed to fix the offensive line, the defensive line.
It was such a Pete Ball. It was such a Pete Ball decision at the moment, and it still is, and it's like really fucking up our team. Like we could have used a guard or a tackle or like another DB
an edge
or
rusher.
Something, an edge rusher. But instead we got another running back that's complementary to Kenneth Walker. But new coaching staff comes in and is like, well, this other running back that just doesn't fit our system, so we're going to use this other guy. Then we just like it's a wasted pick. Like it doesn't matter if it's Charbonnet or Kenneth Walker. And this goes beyond fantasy. It's a problem with the Seahawks. Is like this was bad roster construction and always has been. Like Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet are great running backs by themselves, but you put them in the same system, and it's like you could instead of having.
This is not Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's Kenneth Walker. His role is between the 20s, and it's very limited. And like, he can break off a 24-yard run here and there, but instead of having a Kenneth Walker, I would rather have another edge rusher on this team because they can just use George Holani. Like we have running. You can just running back.
Zach Charbonnet. I would rather have another edge rusher than Zach Charbonnet.
I mean, it goes. The argument goes the same way for him. They're interchangeable. They're very dispensable, and it's just like a glaring hole in the Seahawks roster to me. Which is weird to say because it's like everyone talks about like how Seattle has this dynamic 1-2 punch, and it's like if that was the case, then it would be one of the best rushing attacks in the game. It'd be like top 5, but it's not. It's terrible. And a lot of that has to do with just like the way that our offensive line is constructed. We just don't. We have a good like pass game.
We can
pass ball.
I mean, we need to figure out the center position. Like,
and Jalen Sundell got injured, so now we have Olu in there, and Olu is actually decent at run blocking.
He's a decent pass blocker. Like he just doesn't have the strength.
Yeah, that he's just smaller, and I believe he's smaller. And we saw it with the issue that Olu brings to the team is like the bad snap that caused the first Sam Darnold fumble was the fault of the center. Olu didn't hand the ball off correctly, even though it was under.
Which you can say is center. Like
that doesn't happen with Jalen Sundell.
Well, you can say it's because he hasn't snapped to Darnold in a while. You can say all the things, but it's like he was bad last year.
Bad.
He's not going to be the answer. They're not going to keep him. Like Anthony Bradford, like I don't know, like he's like he might be one of the worst guards like in the league who's starting like straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Like just he's not like the fact that
we went with him
was a massive like red flag of the start of the season. Like that no one could beat him out. Like we had Christian Haynes who like hasn't played a single game for us.
Third round pick,
ever.
By the way. We burned a third rounder on this dude.
Yeah. It's yeah.
I mean Anthony Bradford is fucking huge. But he's just like I don't know, it's the mental errors. He's just always out of position. Like physically he shouldn't be able to be defeated by like your average defensive lineman in the league. Like maybe he gets pieced up by the elite guys, sure. But he just like doesn't take the right angles.
He has bad
although
technique.
Admittedly this game he was a lot better than we've seen in the past, but again it's the fucking
it's consistency. It's the offensive line. It's consistency.
It's the fucking Cardinals too. And this was a super weird game. I mean we had 2 fumble sixes and basically like the game was over in the first quarter. It was like
they were the exact same fumbles too. Drake it was a D Knight like to D Law for 6.
The exact same
twice.
Play happened. I thought it was like a replay. I thought it was a replay.
Yeah, I was like worried I was like having a stroke or something. I was like, I just saw this.
I was like, wait,
what the fuck?
Legitimately,
I was watching that
and I was like, hold up, why are they playing a
this a
replay?
highlight?
This happened like 8 minutes ago or whatever. But then I was like, no shot. That just happened again. That's fucking crazy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
that was
All
such a
right.
weird game. One thing I wanted to point about the Seahawks. We need to get off of the Seahawks. This is not.
This has been like this is a Seahawks pod.
It was honestly one of the weirdest. Like, I know it was really, really boring. Like, I agree with you, Steve. That was a terrible watch. But it was historic in a sense that the Seahawks 2 weeks in a row had a 28-0 lead in the first quarter, which has never happened in NFL
That's kind of
history,
something.
which is cool.
Yeah. Congrats. Your team's dominant against bad teams. You need to do that.
Even watching that, just being a Seattle sports fan, I am getting like really nervous when I'm watching Sam Darnold throw pick after pick and fumble and turnover again and again, and then.
But also, it's like,
the Cardinals
why
start
is this
clawing
fucking
back.
6'2", 6'5" motherfucker like getting his passes batted down?
It's
like
wild.
Consistently.
You know what's funny? Remember that O-line committee, it's like Alex Boone is like ex-Seahawks.
If you haven't watched the O-line committee, you fucking up.
Yeah. So they actually talked about this. They were like, there's a sweet spot for a quarterback where it's like he's too tall. Like they were talking about this with Justin Herbert. He's too tall, which is why his ball gets batted, because the DBs can read it better. They can see more of his body and see more of the throwing motion to see where the ball's going to go. But there's like a sweet spot where between like 6'1" and 6'3", where you're just like perfectly obscured by your line, so that it's more difficult for the DBs
so it's
or the
hard to tell where
linebackers
the
to
ball's
anticipate
gonna
where
go.
the ball's going to go. Yeah. But then there's like outside the sweet spot, you have your like Russell Wilsons and your Bryce Youngs, where it's like they're too short.
Where you're basically firing out of a little armada, like a little phalanx.
Yeah, you're an artillery unit. You're not a.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
or you have Joe Flacco who can shoot a laser from over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like pew pew.
Yeah,
we're gonna live on those kind of weird references.
All right. Anyway,
Whatever,
John. John is still. I believe John's still the number 1 seed. Like he's still the best team in the league, even though he's like doesn't score any points.
Yeah.
He's like lowest in points
so.
but he's like the best team in the league. This is such a weird fucking season, man.
Dude, he's gonna get the season. 101, and like that's just like that's just like a weird quirk of history that he's gonna get the 101. Like,
what? Who?
Well, he's got the least points for.
No, he's 7-3. He's like pretty much a lock for the playoffs. I think he just needs to win like 1 or 2 games.
I think most of the 7-win teams. I mean, it's between. Him and Jordan are both 7-3.
Jordan said points for, not max points. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about points.
So, like, here's the deal: Jordan, Danny, and John are all 7-3. Jordan has the highest points for of the 3 of them,
and Danny's on this like Linsanity run where he's just like absolutely bodying everybody because they shit their pants against him.
Like,
Danny's just like had a horrible season, but he's like failing upwards like I was last year.
He scored 195 this week, like generously.
I mean, he had that insane.
That's respectful.
That's
man.
fine. That's fine. You're not doing anything wrong. I mean, basically, the theme of the week is score 200 or lose. Like, with the exception of Jordan,
and
me snuck by against John with like one of the dog shit games.
All right, let's actually talk about the matchup, though.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like this is one of the dog shit games. Like this is the lowest scoring matchup of the week.
Well, I mean,
here.
Yeah, but like, there's a couple things. Like Jordan, the Keenan Allen thing, passing Antonio Gates is cool. Like that's something worth mentioning.
That is definitely
CMC
something worth mentioning.
Is like,
cool.
Like CMC, still CMC. Like
these games
he is inevitable this year.
They were getting absolutely bodied by the Rams because the Rams just like asserted their dominance on the ground, through the air. They couldn't do really anything, and the Niners just got absolutely pieced up. But Christian McCaffrey ends the week as like a serviceable wide receiver. Like AJ Brown could never 10 for 8 and 66.
Yeah,
still inefficient, but it's like I don't know how much of that is like. I don't think Christian McCaffrey's lost a step. I really think it's just kind of the way she goes.
It was a Kittle game. Yeah. What are you going to do?
Well, I mean, it's offensive line. Like around the league, there's been this emphasis.
Well, and Trent Williams is no longer Trent Williams. I think it's like this is the first year we've seen him be not Trent Williams.
Well, even around that, there's been a decline in the efficiency of the linebacker position and tackles around the league. It's kind of an interesting thing that I've noticed. I think a lot of that has to do with the key to stopping the run game because the league over the last 2 years has shifted very run heavy. And that's why we've been seeing this resurgence of elite running backs. And the way to beat that is to load the box. It's very simple. And that seems to be what they're doing with the 49ers here, along with the Seahawks and the Eagles and like basically every other team, except you can have an offensive line and a scheme that's just like way better than anything the defensive coordinator or the defensive line can deal with. In, for example, the Colts, which is why Jonathan Taylor is having such a insane generational season, because they have the best offensive line in the league and the most creative play calling around the run game. That's not happening with Shanahan. Shanahan is making it work.
The new model for these defenses, Targ, is a linebacker that's fast and has hands.
Yeah, it's like linebackers are no longer these hulking 260-pound dudes. They're like smaller, athletic, like finesse type.
Well, they're like, but exactly, like they're dudes who still have the ability to tackle and hit hard, but also have coverage skills and are like kind of honestly, like Jamal Adams is a perfect example of kind of these tweener athletes where they're almost as safeties, but they tend more towards linebacker.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
like, and that's kind of the new modern middle linebacker.
Jamal Adams is too small to be a linebacker.
Yeah, but like the big version of him, I guess. You know, but there's a lot of them now.
Linebackers are going to go up. Linebackers are at 230 right now. They'll go back up to 240
They'll go back up.
to deal with this. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when the pendulum swings the other way. For sure.
And it's like these are just league trends, and it'll happen. Like, you know,
and then
not a big deal.
The last thing to mention with Jordan is just like, not to get too far back into the Seahawks, but like we don't know what Rashid Shaheed's role is after 1 week, and like what he becomes for this fantasy season is going to vary wildly from week to week because that's how trades work.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be wild. It's going to be different.
Going back to the run
game,
knows? They featured him as a function of the run game, like further eating into the Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker touches. Now Rashid Shaheed's getting rushing attempts as well.
Did he get some end arounds?
He got 3 jet sweeps.
Yeah,
okay. At least 2. Maybe it was 3. And they were blocked super well. Kubiak executed it perfectly.
It's weird to see screens work.
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
No.
But
Seahawks have been historically very bad. That's the thing,
though, is Shaheed was like a burner in New Orleans. Kubiak obviously knows him and knows how to use him. But I think that Shaheed will be a better in real life football player than he will be a fantasy asset going forward, just because I see his role being more of like a Joker light, to use Sean Payton's words, player that is doing these, like he's an extension of the run game and will be used probably on special teams. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he was a kick returner for us and various other things. Like he will be used all over the place, but won't be featured.
I really hope not.
I mean, I imagine that's what will happen. I mean, maybe he just
maybe this year, but I hope next year, like they actually make him like a real receiver. Because
next year they have to build around him because otherwise they don't trade for him. Like that's silly. It's silly to trade for him in order to just make him only play special teams.
I guess there was an AFC team that was aggressively going after him, which drove up the price. And Seattle probably.
It's not just. Picks. It's not the fourth. They're pay him. I mean, it's not the fourth. It's not the day 3 stuff. It's like it's the trickle down effect of we still need. Like it can't just be JSN. Like we have too many needs.
You need somebody else.
Rashid Shaheed needs to be wide receiver 2. Not just for the trade to make sense, but for like going forward, like we need a linebacker, we need a safety, we need an edge rusher, we're gonna need a corner,
so Rashid Shaheed,
we need a right guard, we need like there are too many things to
at least
go back to the well of wide receiver.
Tight ends
honestly
awesome. Like AJ Barner and Arroyo are good.
The kid can play. Yeah. Like he runs a pretty clean route. He runs a nice go. Like he's got a good double
player. I'm just saying he can't
he can't. I agree. He can't chill.
We can't have any of this Taysom Hill bullshit. Like fuck you, fuck your Saints shit.
Again, stop getting so cute.
Saints.
Stop getting so cute, right? Like
actually
play Rashid Shaheed how he should be played.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all I want to talk about with Jordan. But sorry, John, your 2-point conversion interception by Quentin Lake doesn't count.
It doesn't fucking count.
We got
a petition. This is Pro Football Reference or the NFL. Like that should be a pass defense. at the very fucking least.
When they introduced the 2-point try in like the 70s or 80s, whenever it was, it's the way
it's a special teams play
entire time.
It's a special teams play, and there is no special teams pass defense scoring. So,
I mean, it's not. If you go look at the actual like game books, which is where all the stats are derived from, ultimately, whenever there's a stat correction, it's checked against the official NFL statistics. That's how it's just either
it's just
2-point try. It's either successful, unsuccessful. That's it. It's the same as a point after a kick. It's either successful or it's unsuccessful.
It's good or it's not.
And if it's blocked and picked up and returned, it's a 2-point.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last thing is, sorry about Cortland Sutton, because we've got to rethink the whole Sean Payton is like a good coach. We've got to rethink that, like, the Bonix train is going to continue.
Oh, we gotta pump the brakes on our, like, I think we crowned Bonix a little bit too quickly last week, saying he was good. This was a shocking performance by Bonix. It was almost as bad as the Broncos-Colts game in 2023.
Dude, he straight up looked like Russell Wilson out there. Like, dude, he looked like bad Russell Wilson out there, man. It was
dog shit.
Like,
it was terrible.
Yo, like,
good.
And shout out to Troy Franklin for stepping up and earning some more targets. He looks bad. He was like, his route running was inconsistent. He was making mental errors, like stepping out of bounds and then returning back to the field to play and doing weird shit like that. And then just like bobbling passes and things. It was a bad game from him. I hope he can get that right, because he's an interesting player. He's really fast. And obviously the narrative around Bo Nix and him being college teammates is romantic and cool and everything. Cortland Sutton is better than Troy Franklin at this point. I don't see why.
Yeah, by a lot.
He's
like,
getting.
I don't
statement. That's not what Sean or Bo are deciding, because Cortland Sutton was completely faded in this game. They featured Troy Franklin over him, which seems like a malpractice.
That's just Sean. That's Sean Payton, though. Like, Sean Payton's a fantasy terrorist. Sean Payton is the original, like, Arthur
fantasy
Smith.
terrorist.
Why are you doing this? Like,
original fantasy terrorist. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I'm never
him and
going to
Arthur
believe in a
Smith
Sean
belong
Payton
on the
team.
Mount Rushmore of fantasy terrorism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And Bill Belichick as well.
Look,
fuck Bill Belichick and fantasy players.
Think about this, Targus. He's responsible for Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I'm not the one with the vendetta against Taysom Hill. I think he's annoying.
No, I know, but
Trevor.
like,
it's Trevor who hates this dude. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in Trevor's camp on this. Like,
wait, which dude does he hate? Cortland Sutton?
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. Okay, I was like trying to figure out.
And it all goes back to that one year that he played quarterback at the TE position, and then Jordan picked him up and played him against Trevor, and Trevor crashed out. Yeah, it was. Yep. Anyway, legendary week of fantasy football.
I mean, this is the whole, like, this is a thing that I believe. I don't know if anybody else has like thought about it, but like, I don't believe in the Bill Parcells like tree in any coach to be worthwhile investing in fantasy. Like, all these guys are like, I don't know, they just all kind of fall into the fantasy terrorist bucket. Like, none of them do the like, hey, we got a guy, we're gonna go win with him thing. Like, yeah.
He's like, how about Tyler Bidet touches? How's that sound, bitches?
Yeah.
Now J.K. Dobbins is on IR or whatever, and I'm sure Casey's like, ooh, R.J. Harvey, but it's like, it's gonna be the Tyler Bidet and Jaleel McLaughlin show. Just wait, because it's the Broncos. Here we go. Yep.
All right, let's move on to Steve and Trevor.
Yeah, before this ends up being like
kidding.
a 3-hour-long mauled session.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of already is.
Yeah, we gotta. I'm gonna hurry this. Like, I'm gonna hurry my thing.
Yeah, we gotta hurry the fuck up. So, all right, here's the deal. JT is God. I have scored. This is the number 7, I think, or number 6 all time. I forget. Well, we'll find out after stat corrections come in. Score It's another one in the top 10. I didn't get the number one. Oh well.
What JT is doing now is literally we are watching what Prime LaDainian Tomlinson is doing. Like,
yeah, no, he's a monster.
This is what it looks like.
Crazy
I've been kind of
things.
waiting for this for a minute. Like, go look at LT's stats and look at that 1 year where he just went.
Oh, dude, it's like he's got 18 rushing touchdowns already.
He could surpass that.
No one has had 20 in the last 20 years or something. Like
he looks like Adrian Peterson in his absolute prime too.
No, not AP. That's underselling what he's doing. This is literally LaDainian Tomlinson.
I could see LT.
Arguably the best running back in history.
He's on an absolute monster tear, and it was great to see for me. He was carrying me for sure.
Yeah. Still bad,
Will
though.
McDonald
I'm never letting you live that down, Steve. Not worth a second. JT, yep.
Well, was worth it for sure. Anyway,
it's called squeezing value.
Yep, trying to do my best.
It's
here.
called Steve being wrong. I don't know ball though, so.
We do know
I'm just a dumb fuck. I'm just a dumb fuck who thinks Caleb Williams sucks and K9's good and Kyle Pitts is good.
If I maybe play a little bit from the game of the real NFL GM, where you publicly shit talk other people's stuff or leak bullshit through the media in order to drive value down, and then after some you strike.
Steve, you're not that smart.
No, I'm not. But no, it's. No, thank you, Matt. This is good. I hope this trade works out for you still. Will McDonald had 4 sacks. That makes me feel a lot better about this, especially the trade, especially and getting him back.
Don't worry. He'll go back to getting 1 point next week for you.
That's exactly what I needed, but I just thought probably he would do well against Dylan Gabriel, and I was correct.
Of course, Dylan Gabriel fucking sucks, and so do the Browns.
Yes, he sucks so much, and the Browns do too.
That was a really good call.
And so it's like, let me take advantage of this, and there we go.
The Browns, I love the fact that there's all these QB needing teams and they're all loading up for a non-QB class. Love it. I just love the NFL for that.
Yeah, no, it's really fun and dumb.
Yeah.
We've kind of talked about Trevor in passing throughout the phases of our discussions here. I just want to point out. We gotta
shout out Khalil Mack. Did he start Khalil Mack?
Yeah, he did not. He did not start Khalil Mack. He is on the bench.
Oh, my guy. I'm sorry.
Mack attacks. Went on the bench.
Mack on the bench.
Damn it.
He goes off on the bench. He goes off on Trevor's bench
specifically. And you know what's extra bullshit about this whole thing? They didn't give him his safety. That was a fucking safety.
Yeah, no, that was a straight safety.
That is the most blatant safety I think I've ever seen.
They give it to the team. They just give it to the team.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's so dumb.
Safeties credited to actual players is so rare, and it's so it really comes down to the scoring affiliate or whoever the fuck it is, the employee who works for the NFL that sits in the press box with binoculars and does their nerd shit.
That one's so blatant though.
I don't know why.
That was so obviously Khalil Mack's safety.
Yeah.
He should have gotten
last year. I had a Quinnen Williams safety wiped out.
Yep.
And I could it was arguable because
they gave it to him and then they took it back. It came through on the real time the next.
But it's that's an arguable thing to give it to him or take it back or whatever. That one was arguable. Khalil Mack's was not. That was Khalil Mack.
Real quick meta discussion. If you guys scoreboard watch while you're watching the games or whatever, the most frustrating thing ever is watching your IDP player make a play and then they take the TFL away, take the QB hit, call it a half sack,
take the PD.
It's just stop.
Yeah,
stop taking. I need those.
Don't butcher my boy.
It's infuriating.
No.
Or it's when you see your player get credited.
It's nice. You got a sack. Oh no,
Roquan Smith got a in. Nope. Defensive penalty. Whatever. All right,
that sucks.
You can't scoreboard watch IDP. That's just the way of it. You can't. Yeah, no, it's too laggy. It's not too laggy. It's awful. It barely works for.
I think it's bad juju. It's just when I notice it. It's when I'm oh, nice. It's I see my player get a sack and I go check. I'm come on, give me that sack.
All the numbers are bullshit. And then they give me the sack. They finalize.
And then I check later and it's nope, that was a half sack. Or nope, we actually gave it to you.
Let's talk about the greatest weapon that Trevor has in the Puka Nacua Matt Stafford stack. Like,
yeah, it's true. It's a really good
This
stack.
is the best weapon in all of fantasy football outside of Christian McCaffrey. Like, this shit is...
It's real good.
They're starting to load manage Puka.
That's because he's already had an injury.
I mean, it goes back to what I told you guys last week, the story with his dad. He's like, you're gonna kill him. He plays too much. Trevor's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, this is also the reason.
Continued.
I mean, Matt Stafford's also the reason why I don't believe in the Seahawks winning the division, is because there's such a clear differential between Matt Stafford and Sam Darnold. Anybody who argues Darnold over Stafford is just trolling.
Oh,
no doubt.
It's Matt Stafford. Good. It's Matt Stafford and JT at the moment.
Stafford's been good.
Well, yeah, no, Stafford was putting up fringe Hall of Fame numbers in Detroit and then won a Super Bowl and never looked back and has just been an elite QB since
amazing
going to the Rams. He just
no, he's good. He's always been that. Is what's the thing? It's he's just always languished under bad situations in Detroit. And I shudder to think what Matt Stafford could have done if he had stayed in Detroit with Dan Campbell. That's a scary thought in a lot of ways.
Matt Stafford is making a real case of an MVP this year, and MVPs don't mean anything in the NFL because Matt Ryan's not going to make the Hall, but
that makes me so sad.
It's cool, dude.
I hope Julio does though.
Yeah.
No. Matt Ryan has a chance.
I think Matt Ryan should get in, but
in infamy almost, but he should get in.
I mean, Sean Alexander's not getting in. He's got an MVP. MVPs don't matter.
Yeah, that's true. No,
I straight up don't believe that MVPs matter in the NFL. It might be the hottest take I've got for general NFL stuff, but show me the Hall of Fame case for an MVP if Sean Alexander's.
I mean, I kind of agree with that take just because I think that Opoi and Depoy matter more because it's actually acknowledging statistically, whereas the MVP race is more of a popularity contest, and they usually just give it to quarterbacks, which is bullshit.
The popularity contest is a last 20 year thing. Adrian Peterson got an MVP.
Look,
running backs used to get it.
If Sterling Shepard is in the Hall, Sean Alexander should be in the Hall. Hands down. No problem.
Yeah, Sean Alexander's more accomplished than Sterling just because of the MVP. They had the same length of career. They were both just as important to their teams.
I think that's a clear-cut case for inclusion, and I think that should be something that we people broadcast more. And that's up to a press campaign or something to do for him.
Yeah. But I just don't think MVPs matter. I just don't. I fucking hate MVP.
All I'm saying is that he deserves to be in the Hall. This is as a non-Seahawks fan, Sean Alexander was that guy.
Until he broke his ankle and got paid and shuffle, fall down, that whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what?
Secure the bag.
Again, Sterling Shepard, same deal.
Yeah. I mean, and Big Walt, Big Walt and Sean Alexander got us to a Super Bowl, and I will not ever
Which Super Bowl?
Discredit that.
I don't remember a Super Bowl.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
The sex pest who raped burgers,
What?
Yeah.
Or no, that was the Rams one.
No, that never happened.
That was the Rams.
No, there is one. You were right.
I'm trolling.
You're absolutely correct.
That was the most crooked fucking. That Super Bowl was such bullshit.
Was that the Super Bowl, or was it?
That was the one we got.
Rams Super Bowl.
That was the one we actually got fucked by.
That's
the
one.
Seahawks got fucked by the refs so bad. It was the most obviously
the Steelers one. Yeah.
Fixed
no, I know that one, but was so bad? Was that the Sean Alexander Big Walt year?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Was the Matt Hasselbeck.
Fuck the sex pest.
That was bad.
Yeah. No, exactly. Everyone hates
the league needed the Steelers to win that one. It was Anyway. This is our Seahawks podcast, guys. DK and Pitt, speaking of former Seahawks, this is not good.
This sucks. Aaron Rodgers is bad.
I don't know if
Aaron Rodgers is not a good quarterback and has not been a good quarterback for a long time.
It's been about at least 3, maybe arguably 4 years.
I mean, the last year in Green Bay, he was bad. He was
that would be good. 4 years.
And
Aaron Rodgers needs to retire and fuck off and stop ruining NFL teams. DK also needs to step up his fucking game because.
But Targus, how much of the blame lies with Arthur Smith?
Oh, a ton of it.
Oh, I mean, the Steelers' offense is non-functional.
It's just it's the Darnell Washington, Jonnu Smith, fucking Jalen Warren.
This is also like one of the worst cases of roster mismanagement in the entire league.
Yeah, speaking of like the
DK
Seahawks,
Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers, like what did they get DK for? Like he's not like Devontae Adams. Like he just does not fit with Aaron Rodgers' skill set.
And they go and trade George Pickens, who they desperately need. Like they need another wide receiver. Who would be perfect
for Aaron Rodgers. Like George Pickens and Aaron Rodgers could go. That could mesh. Like they're kind of particular in their own ways, but if you could manage that relationship, they could actually, do a lot of damage. But
I mean,
Baker Mayfield is the perfect quarterback for DK and a Pickens combo. Like just I'm going to give my guys shots.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let him go for the contested catch.
I don't know. I don't think DK is playing well at all this year either. I don't know what's going on with him. Like, he just does not look the same. And people are shitting on this dude, saying that he never was a 1, blah, blah, blah. That's revisionist history. That's bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
DK is a really good wide receiver. He's not playing like one. And I don't think it's age-related. I think it's scheme. I think it's his effort level isn't there. I think he's a little annoyed at the situation. And
he's banged up. I think he's
but at the same time, he fucking wanted this. So
he wanted the money. He took the money.
He took the money. So don't bitch about it. It's the same thing with going back to Justin Jefferson, fucking pissing and moaning about his situation with JJ McCarthy. It's like you didn't need to take the bag. You could have gone to a situation like you could have been a Chief. You could have just left.
I don't know.
But you wanted the generational money.
That's a little bit different because the front office fucked that up. Like you could have had Kirk still, you could have had Sam Darnold, both of which are better options so far than JJ McCarthy. You cannot believe in either of them, but they're clearly better than JJ McCarthy is right now, and that's a problem.
That's fair enough. But still,
both of them,
the Vikings are fucking up.
Yeah, both Kirk and Sam Darnold got you to the playoffs. They're not a playoff team with JJ McCarthy. They're just not.
Oh, no, definitely not. Their season's over. But Pittsburgh also not Super Bowl contender. Like, they're probably going to win their division, but they're bad. They're not a good team. Their defense has really come on the last couple weeks.
I feel like that's really fugazi, though.
I mean, TJ Watt is fine. Like, here, let me get TJ Watt up here. But TJ Watt has kind of come into his own last couple weeks, but he's been fucking nowhere this season, really. Like, he hasn't really been dominating games like we've seen in the past. Like, yeah, he's there on the stat sheet getting sacks and stuff, but, like, they're losing games. It used to be that, the TJ Watt 2 strip sacks would put them in a position where they could get 2 quick touchdowns late in a game and, like, win it for him. He's not doing that anymore. He's not doing what Myles Garrett was doing this season.
He's not doing what Tyrese Knight is doing.
But again, the Browns were losing too, so it's like whatever. But
no.
But we got to compare the two because Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. That's a lot of history there. But that's really all I got to say about this matchup.
All right, so my matchup. Shout out to Josh. Like,
wrong
one. The Kyle Williams touchdown was really cool. Drake May did a thing. Like
he's fast.
That's good.
He's good. He got speed, man. You could see it. You could see him turn on the jets. That was cool. I'm sorry about the fact that they killed Dart. Like at the very least, he was going to be fantasy relevant because he ran and he was going to do the Daniel Jones. Like I'm just big and strong and can run. But
it was going to look okay.
At least you don't have to worry about Dayball killing him now. I guess
it happened.
Christ.
I mean, if you watch that clip I posted in our Discord where pre-draft John Gruden was grilling Dart about his play style, saying that he needs to play smart and not take unnecessary risks, picking up concussions or getting an AC joint sprain in his throwing arm. That was very apt. Like that take aged like wine. And Dart is injured.
Well, it's also like this. It's the perfect everybody forgets because Josh Allen has been so good for so long now. But this is exactly what Josh Allen was doing his first year when he was dog shit and everybody thought he was a bust.
Yeah,
he was inaccurate. He was not taking care of himself. He was just like being a bowling ball out there. Like, yeah, no, I mean, and Daboll was just trying to kill him too. Like that's the whole reason like Daboll got hired is because he actually fixed Josh Allen. Like as much as you can credit Daboll with that and not Sean McDermott, I guess, but whatever.
Or I think it was McDermott more than Daboll, pretty clearly.
I don't know. I think Sean McDermott is, well, maybe it's Brian Bean who's a clown, but who knows? Brian Bean.
I don't know. Daniel Jones seems like he's kind of lighting up the world, so maybe Daboll just sucks at play calling, but is good at quarterback coaching.
Well, maybe David Gettleman shouldn't have been fired for whoever the fuck came after him, Joe Shane.
I don't know. I think Daboll is a good coach. He's just not head coach. Like, he needs to go back to being a coordinator for some team for several years before getting another crack at being a head coach. Because, dude, I legitimately like was concerned for this man's health watching him. Like, I've never seen someone get so red on the sideline. Bro is probably
it's like Bruce Arians all over again.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, no, he's full tomato.
I'm worried, especially at his size. Like, he's just not a very healthy looking person.
Well, he's an emotional man.
Yeah, and I'm just concerned he's going to have an aneurysm or a heart attack.
That's Bruce Arians like nearly to a T. So that's.
I mean, Ben Johnson out there, Kevin O'Connell, they look like fucking killers. Like, just no matter what's going on, they're just like stone faced. Brian Daboll is not that.
Losing his fucking
not that.
Yeah. Anyway, bad man gone. Also, Giants are completely gone. The Malik Neighbors
Giants
dead.
Toast.
Cam Scatterby.
I can't start
dead.
Dude, I mean, I've seen two, because I've got Abdul Carter and I'm checking in. I have seen 2 times this year where he's had a strip sack and it's been called back because of like some penalty. It's brutal. So
they need to get rid of Schoen. The fucking defensive coordinator is like literally one of the worst defensive coordinators in the league. I have no idea how that dude still has a job after they fired Daboll, but I'm sure he's coming next. I'm sure he's going to be on the chopping block.
I mean, anyway, the Giants and the Jets are like the 2 worst teams of the past like 5 to 10 years, like by record. Like, nothing is going right. It's all the owner's fault. Like, John Mara needs to act like he owns a team and not like whatever the fuck that was with Hard Knocks being like, oh, what are you be sad if Saquon goes to fucking Philly or whatever the fuck that was. Like, bro, you own the team. You don't have to do this.
Ridiculous.
Or get his kid out of the fucking like personnel department. Like, at least Jerry Jones like listens to his like GM, like his like conciliary to GM. Like, at least that guy can fucking run a team.
Yeah.
Like, it's not Jerry Jones isn't out there fucking, grinding tape at CD Lamb.
No.
All right.
No, not at all.
Well,
sorry, I accidentally just clicked off that.
All right. Well, we got to do this. So here.
Yeah.
Montez Sweat.
Dude, this shit was the funniest thing. This is just a reaction I had. Like, I saw Montez Sweat get a sack for his, like, he had a half a sack. He got a full sack. I was like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, R. Wilson. I'm like, who the fuck is R. Wilson on the Giants? Like, just didn't even recognize it. Like,
oh man,
just like
didn't even know.
No, I was like, who the fuck is this? Like oh my god, just like ripped to my man, dude. Like, that shit's funny.
Russell Wilson,
what a
not good,
race, man.
Doesn't no. I think Louis Riddick said it maybe, but like, man, if there's anybody who's played his way out of the Hall of Fame.
I don't think you can play your way out of the Hall. I just think people don't like Russ because, like, people don't like the cornball stuff.
I think that's his play, absolutely. Like, he went from a legit, like, this word's thrown around a lot, generational, right? He is actually generational in the sense that no one had seen a quarterback at his height do what he did and win a Super Bowl.
Right.
Also, if you just look at his accolades, like,
it's insane.
He's got 11 Pro Bowls.
Prime Russ was
he's got 11 Pro Bowls.
And I'm not trying to deny that from him,
but the fall off was literally
intense.
Like, it just went straight down.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I just think it's a dumb media narrative. I just think it's dumb. Like, it's super revisionist history. It's just, I don't know. I think it's annoying.
He doesn't have a good team around him in the Giants, but
did in the Broncos were not
theoretically.
The Broncos. I mean, the Broncos are like, since Peyton Manning, have been a clown show. Like, They're still a clown show.
Nathaniel Hackett was terrible.
Yeah,
right. No, yeah, he had no chance.
It was one of the worst offenses I've ever seen.
That's the wash year. But then Sean Payton clearly didn't want him either. So
and Sean Payton is just not a good person.
He's terrible. So
and people like Sean Payton for some reason. I don't know.
No, I mean you shouldn't like him.
Yeah, if you like him, you're a bad person.
Or you're a Broncos fan. You just kind of it's like
or you're a Broncos fan. Yeah.
I mean, you can be a Broncos fan and not like Sean Payton. I will hereby give you permission.
Yeah, you can think Aaron Hernandez was a good tight end.
Thank you, Steve. I'm sure Broncos fans really care about your opinion.
Yeah, you're right, Broncos fans. You're ready. Get ready. I matter to you.
Yep.
Me, a Packers fan.
Sitting there in Kraken jersey and hats. In Climate Pledge Arena.
In Climate Pledge Arena.
Yeah, on to Kyle Monangai. I think it's a cool story. I think he's going to be part of the NFL for a while. I think
the amount of people I saw on Reddit and Twitter saying that he can handle a RB1 workload and he's a workhorse.
I mean, maybe, but I just don't think that that's ever going to be a thing for him.
No, it's not going to matter.
Maybe we haven't seen it and we're never gonna. But it's he's Ben Johnson clearly likes him. He's got some type of role. That's the thing.
If that was the case, he would have showed it immediately in training camp, and there would have been a lot more buzz around him, and he would have been involved way earlier in the season. He got an opportunity due to injury and is doing the absolute most possible that he could with it, and that's really cool. I think that's the takeaway.
I would just straight up disagree. Kyle Monangai, in camp was the narrative around him taking DeAndre Swift's job was already there. That happened.
Yeah, no, that
he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
That's because
that's because it's camp narratives.
Yeah, that's because it's stupid camp narratives, and also he doesn't know how to pass protect.
Are all overhyped shit, and so you got to learn the skill. And
every rookie,
they're trusting him to do that a little bit more by giving him more snaps. Look at his snap percentage,
dude. Every single rookie, regardless of who they are, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley. All of these guys come into the league and are bad pass protectors in their rookie year. All of them. He's bad too. He's a 7th rounder for a reason.
It takes some time.
I mean, true. I also don't know ball, so he's probably going to be the RB1 next year and for the next 8 years.
I mean,
that would be insane. That would be fucking.
I don't know ball. I don't know shit about this.
I don't know. The Bears are fucking bananas.
Clearly a Hall of Fame talent.
Scroll down.
Dude, if Kyle Monangai is a Hall of Famer,
he's a Hall of Famer. He's just a Hall of Famer.
That would be the funniest shit imaginable.
The Cincinnati game is the outlier because of the injury there early, but then you're back to
it's fucking Cincy. That's a clown show. That's
and also New Orleans, another clown show. I mean, we're seeing this dude put up pretty standard backup numbers right now, but he looks electric when he's got the ball, and that's a good sign.
And his problem is every other rookie's. He can't pass protect for shit. He's not good at pass protecting.
If he can continue to build that skill, he'll continue to get more snaps, and it looks like he's kind of trending in the right direction. He's starting.
He's got the weight to get in the way and pass protect. He
can do a chip.
205. That's good.
Yeah, he can chip at least. That's pretty solid. So, no, I think he'll figure it out. It's just about getting the right angles and being physical. So, good luck, Monangai.
Yeah, I like Monangai. I just didn't believe the narratives. That show was crazy.
A little bit premature after running all over Cincinnati with DeAndre Swift out.
No.
It's
not like they have anybody else. I guess
DeAndre Swift is still good. Sorry.
No, but
I hate this narrative. This narrative that DeAndre Swift has no vision. Has no vision, and he's been kicked around from team to team because he's bad. I think his issue, DeAndre Swift, his issue is his mentality isn't there. I think he's an emotional player and probably rubbed certain coaches the wrong way. But, Ben Johnson is able to get it figured out. So.
Yeah. Yeah. No. DeAndre Swift's not losing his job. Whatever.
No.
Probably not.
Jordan Mason is not good, and Aaron Jones is a lot better than him. But Aaron Jones, and
also KOC.
I'm surprised he didn't have a function.
They have a KOC issue because the thing about Jordan Mason.
You're gonna have a committee.
The thing about Jordan Mason is that it's not that he's bad, is that they don't trust. He's a 2-down back. They don't trust. Why? Come on, sleeper. They don't trust him in pass protection. They're not gonna have him on the field on 3rd down ever. Aaron Jones, they're worried about breaking him, so they don't want to give him everything. But Aaron Jones is clearly the better runner in terms of just burst and vision.
By far.
And he's also a better pass catcher.
Jordan
he's
Mason,
just better at everything.
Jordan Mason's a good power back. He's a good power back. He fits that archetype.
He's actually the defenation of a power back.
Yeah, and he's good at that. He's good at that. But unfortunately, he needs to work on his pass protection. That's more of a it's less of a talent issue and more of a will to do thing. And coaching needs to fix that.
There's a technique.
But here's
the
thing.
Technique.
Yeah, it's technique. But the problem is KOC thinks he's really smart and is treating JJ McCarthy and calling plays for JJ McCarthy like he's a 10-year veteran in the NFL when he's only started 4 games in the NFL and he refuses to run the ball. They cannot establish a run game, and a lot of that has to do with the offensive line being poor, run blocking, but KOC is part of the issue. The Vikings are a mess. Their season's over.
Yeah, it's in other news, I'm gonna say Gibbs is awesome. Yeah, Gibbs is awesome.
He's real good. He's up there with JT, A-Chain this week. Like, just a man.
Yeah. Kicking ass.
He's that dude.
I mean, he's 20. Like, he's like 24 or something. Like, he's super young. Like, he's got like his like the amount of touchdowns that he's got puts him in like rare company.
As long as he's producing like this, you have a shot. Like, you will be in a good place to contend.
As long as Gibbs doesn't get hurt, he's like on track to be a Hall of Fame back. Like, that's what he's doing. Like, it's insane.
Let's say that Cam Scatterbo's injury happened to Jahmyr Gibbs. That would fuck his career up so badly. Because he relies so much on his.
Don't you put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby?
No, I'm just comparing. I'm comparing archetypes here. So, Jahmyr Gibbs relies so much on his explosion. Like, he has really good vision.
Shiftiness is explosive.
He's extremely shifty and can burst through the hole. Like, he just makes one cut and is gone. He can house call shit. Whereas, like, the reason why I bring up the Cam Scatterbo injury thing is like. He will probably be able to play more because that isn't his game. He's not the one-cut house call kind of player. He's just like runs through contact, welcomes it, is more of a bruiser. I worry about like the only thing I would worry about with Jahmyr Gibbs is an injury of that caliber happening to him because that.
But that's like every player. I mean, like
it could sap his like because he doesn't have anything else really. Like, he can't pass protect. He doesn't have a lot of utility outside of just his explosive ability.
Well, he's a good pass catcher. I don't know. He's got other stuff. I think if he, and this is true for any and all NFL players, if you have a full Joe Burrow, if you have a Klay Thompson, if you have one of these like Cam Scatterbo, if you have any of these injuries, you're done. Like, you will never be the same. It doesn't matter. Like,
not really, because Nick Chubb had multiple like people are saying like, oh, that's career ender.
Nick Chubb's an anomaly, though. Like, I don't think we can expect that from here on out. At least it's not proven that we can expect that. I'm talking
about like archetypes of players and like their specific tool sets that they have. Like Nick Chubb Chubb is not Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, he's not an electric like shifty player. He's a fucking bowling ball. Like, dude is just straight line. He doesn't have a ton of speed, but he has insane contact balance and really, really good vision. That's why a brutal injury, multiple brutal injuries.
The Georgia injury knocked him down to the second round, and he was in the conversation with Saquon that year, like before the injury. Like, he was that guy. Like,
he still was. Like, he's still one of the best running backs in the last 15 years. He's undoubtedly one of the best running backs.
Yeah, I don't like maybe he, like, Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't have the recovery or like ability of like Nick Chubb, but Nick Chubb like entered the league not Nick Chubb. Like, he was not like at no point was he ever the same player after the Georgia injury. As good as he was never the same. Like that. Like, go look at those Georgia highlights, man. that dude, like truly, like him and Saquon were like the definition
it's also
of generational.
Like it's really hard to compare college to the NFL, but undoubtedly,
I mean, no, you can see the
you can
see the burst, you can see the shiftiness, like the contact balance is still there. Like I'm not going to shortchange like Nick Chubb and what just who he was before the injury. Like we would have completely different conversations about Nick Chubb if he was never hurt at Georgia.
We'll never know.
Exactly.
But as far as Jahmyr Gibbs goes, like definitely elite fantasy asset. You really can't. It'd be really, really difficult to move him. If someone wanted to trade with you, they would have to give you.
No one has the assets. We don't have anybody. Well, I guess maybe Ben now has assets enough.
They'd be no one has accumulation. They'd be willing to part with. Like you would have to gut your team and basically like shift one for one at a pretty steep price to get him. So. Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Not moving.
There's like fantasy is weird because
realistically
we spend all this time prognosticating about rookies and going over like trying to pad out and our rosters and getting good depth so that we can make a push in playoffs or whatever. But fantasy always comes down to like having one of like the top 8 guys in the league, and if you have one of them, you basically have a shot to win. And if you have 2 of them, you basically win. Like,
basically,
if you have like CMC and JT this year, you just win. You just win.
Oh, easy.
If you have JSN and JT, you just win. There's just no one else can do anything to you because you just have the most productive players in the league.
I mean, that is literally how I won.
Like 8.
I mean, that was literally how I won the first championship. Like we can say all the things about stealing one and whatever but I had Jahmyr Gibbs and AJ Brown was like just going absolutely elite that year for fantasy production. It was like that's what happened. Like, I mean, I had 2 guys.
Jahmyr Gibbs was like was good that year, like down the stretch too. So he wasn't like game breaking. Like I'm talking like CMC this year or last year having Saquon.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
That's a fair point.
Ben should have done a lot more last year with Saquon, but there's a reason he's like in full rebuild mode this year. He should have won last year with what Saquon did. Like that was literally breaking the game. But anyway.
That was like what CMC did. Anyway, I was trying to transition to AJ Brown because like, my God, is that man checked out?
Yeah, he is.
That dude don't want to play for that team.
Did you see?
He's going to be a Bill. He's going to be a Pat. He might be a
highlight.
This dude.
His highlight was making a downfield block on a route he gave up on the 40-yard Saquon run, catch and run. That was like what he did this game. And then he was asked about it. He was like, Saquon juked the guy. I made him miss. I didn't do anything. There's nothing special about my block. This dude is pissed. And also the 4th down play, the very end of the game when they decided to throw the ball. They made an end zone shot, and AJ Brown got no separation at all, and just didn't even like.
He did not try.
It was
did
bad.
not try.
It was bad.
He put out his arm and let Valentine or Nixon, whoever that was, just hit him in the arm.
Yep.
And AJ Brown is this 2 weeks ago on Pat Zertan's podcast. He was interviewing Devonta Smith, and he was talking about how he presses AJ Brown because he can't hand fight him because he's too strong and he has to use his feet, which is the other way you press because it's the only way to do it. And it's if AJ Brown wanted to, that's Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain can't hand fight. Admitting he can't hand fight AJ Brown means AJ Brown don't give one fuck right now.
Yeah,
no, exactly. If CV is taking him down, that's just whoa.
Dude,
you don't care.
At least he got the bag.
You
got that bag.
Yep.
And
got the bag.
The thing about AJ Brown is him, the whole diva thing, the whole blah blah blah. One, he's right. He is 100% right about his targets. He's 100% right about the passing game. Even Devonta Smith isn't really used very well. Doesn't won the Heisman as a receiver. What are we doing here? It's
Kevin Patullo sucks. The Eagles' offensive line regressed. AJ Brown isn't trying, and he's just actually bad. That's why he's getting one up by Devonta Smith, and why Devonta Smith is actually the wide receiver 1 for the Eagles this year. He's actually trying. The Eagles they need to figure it out.
Yeah,
It hasn't been good.
I think Mike Florio was right in his like dark conspiracy theory, whatever, that they were trying to shop him without shopping him over the trade deadline, and then it didn't work, and that's why we see Howie Roseman coming out here being all like, you don't trade AJ Brown, blah blah blah. But it's like, I mean, there's something deeply wrong with the Eagles, and like we've seen this before. And like last year they won the Super Bowl, and the year previous, like this was all the same thing. But I don't know. There's only so much like winning can cover up when everything is like. We all watched that Packers like Eagles game, and it was terrible. Like that offense fucking is broken.
Neither offense did anything worthwhile, really.
Yeah.
Philly did slightly more.
The last thing I wanted, we'll circle back to the Packers in a little bit here, but the last thing I wanted to talk about was the emergence of Travion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's here.
Two touchdowns on two broken plays because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers line just shit the bed. But this is really promising to see. The vibes around Travion have been really fucking funny. Unless you're an owner, sorry Josh, but you're fine. You're absolutely smashing everyone every week.
It's not going to be a problem.
Travion is real fast, has a ton of limitations, can't pass block.
But he's also a rookie, so
yeah, exactly.
Not going to worry about it. He fast. He run ball good.
The thing that's going to happen here is what everyone expects: is Ramondre fucking Fumbleson is going to come back, and he's going to fumble some more balls, get 10 touches, eat into Travion's usage. And
they're going to make a deep playoff run because Drake May is straight balling, and like they're going to get absolutely waxed by like the Colts or something. And like
the Chiefs,
Baltimore, maybe
like the Chiefs, the Colts, like they're just going to get waxed in the playoffs, and like it's going to be because Ramondre fumbles the ball, and like
and Travion gets like five. He gets like five rushing attempts.
Ramondre fumbles the ball. JT rumbles in for a touchdown. There it is.
Yeah, like
done.
The Patriots are going to get fucking waxed in the playoffs. Like they're going to make it. They're like Drake May's
one and
Drake May's like it's amazing.
I hate the Patriots.
But, like, they've
suffered so long in quarterback hell.
One in Dunning is honestly really funny too. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I know it. Like a lot of one and Dunning can really ruin it for a fan base.
I really think it's funny that we've had like that Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, and Drake May all look like real quarterbacks or have looked like real quarterbacks at certain points in their career, and like. After that draft, like it's just been a wasteland for QB. Like we are just it's just like in this year's not going to get any better. Nope. We don't know how NIL is going to affect 2027. Like it's just like the NFL needs to get a new crop of guys. Like there's got to be more. Like it's like I don't know, man. Like we're
going to get deep into the weird well here, and it's going to be a funky couple of years coming up,
dude. I mean, we're gonna have a bunch of Tyler Shucks like out in the draft.
Tyler
man.
sucks.
Like, dude, we're gonna have some weird second, third rounders like starting games for seasons, man. It's gonna be crazy. Just watch.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, let's talk about Danny and Casey, and then
we got to get Danny and Casey out of here, and then we're done.
Allen. I guess we have to Allen.
We have to talk about Chopped. This is a mush.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a decent mush.
It's like I talked about earlier. It's like it started off with the Dolphins with the false start before the game started, and then I don't know. The Bills just look like ass the whole game.
They made it look competitive, but it was never competitive. You know, it was one of those games where like you start to see stuff, but it's never really real. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Miami's just fucking weird, man. It's just
and also the Bills like. I mentioned Brandon Beane earlier, and he's a clown. But it's like, bruh, how the fuck did everybody else, and I mean literally everybody else, whether it's fans, media, like other players, like, how did you not think that you wouldn't need somebody who can like run a go? Like anybody, they don't have anybody that can run a go, like.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Keon Coleman can't get separation. Khalil Shakir is literally their wide receiver one. Dawson Knox is probably one of their best weapons. It's
not a good situation.
In the offseason, they need to get what, like, the 2026 draft is looking really, really good for wide receivers. They need to spend their first on a fucking wide receiver. Or
they have to.
Throw a bag of money at George Pickens or like any other free agents that are coming out.
Go trade for AJ Brown. Like, they got to do something.
I don't think they're going to be able to trade for AJ Brown. I seriously doubt the Eagles are going to part ways with him. They're going to have to sign one of the top free agent players that are coming out.
The Bills cannot, like, they should draft a receiver anyway, but they cannot. Like, Josh Allen is 29. He's going to be 30 next year. They can't wait for a rookie. Like, unless, and they're not going to, like, I don't know, like, they're not going to be in the conversation for Jordan Tyson. They're not going to be in the conversation for Carnell Tate.
He'll be gone.
They're not going to be in the, like, those guys are going to be top 15 picks.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the Giants get him or somebody. Like, he's going to go really early.
Yeah. No, Jordan Tyson's going to be a top 10 pick, and Carnell Tate's looking like he might be in that conversation too.
Yeah.
Like,
the next year's free agents are like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Deebo Samuel.
Mike Evans is not like, he's either retiring or going to be a
Hollywood.
Like,
Adam
they're not
Thielen,
getting Mike.
Rashid Shaheed, but he's probably going to go back to Seahawks. Andre Hopkins, Greg Dortch, Keenan Allen, Jahan Dotson, Calvin Moore, Josh Reynolds, Jamal Agnew, Tim Patrick, Zay Jones, who just had the craziest Achilles tear I've ever seen, complaining to a ref and tearing his Achilles. That was wild. Wan'Dale Robinson, like, none of these guys really inspire, like you need to get that. That guy's going to fix the Bills, right?
No, isn't Calvin Ridley, like, isn't he in the free agent pool this year?
No.
I mean, this season?
He signed an extension.
He signed a 2-year extension, but, like, one of those years got to be Fugazi.
It was a four-year deal. Last season, so he's locked up in 10. That was famously, like, the whole deal is, like, remember the presser where he was talking about his extension?
He was going to be there for a bit.
He was basically saying, like, you can either pick a good team or get the bag, and I picked the bag, and that was kind of the vibe. And the fan base was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I mean, good for him.
Good for him. Yeah, take advantage of billionaires and take their money. Like, fuck them.
Yeah.
You're not helping the Titans.
No.
But
also, this is a thing. This is a... okay, let's... Hang on. I'll couch this for a second. Devon Achane, like, just destroyed. We talked about it earlier, but that was like...
Yeah, no, we mentioned it.
Again,
it's like nuclear fire.
It's like wizardry. I watch Ollie Gordon and Jalen Wright just, like, run into the meat pile, as Danny says, and just suck and be ass. Like, legitimately, what are you? And then Devon Achane is just, like, runs for a million yards.
Let me hit the crease. Yeah,
he just finds the hole. I don't know what the fuck. Like, Mike McDaniel's,
there must be a
like,
timing element, or
I don't know if it's a timing element
really
or just, like, the way that his touches
it's vision and speed. It's
right, but Ollie Gordon has good vision. Jalen Wright is, like, I don't know if he's good or not. He looks like
Jalen Wright doesn't have vision, but he's really
horrible.
fast. Ollie Gordon is,
but Ollie Gordon looks horrible too. He looks like dog shit. But then
Ollie Gordon, there's a reason he was a 6th rounder. He was supposed to be in the conversation in the, like, elite group of running backs in the last year's draft, and the reason he fell is because, like, he just did not produce. It was, like, the craziest drop off in production. Like, he just did not do anything. He looked terrible.
He hit the wall early.
I don't know. Yeah. I guess the only way I'll be able to have this answered is if we put a legitimately good running back there. Like, if we put, like, Jahmyr Gibbs or Saquon Barkley or somebody, like, behind that line and see what happens. It's the only way, but that'll never happen. I guess just Ollie Gordon sucks. Jalen Wright's horrible, and Devon Achane is him. That's my only explanation for this phenomenon. It's insane. Like, they legitimately cannot run, except when it's Devon Achane. He looks amazing. He's like an undersized speed back. It's wild, crazy.
Yeah.
He's playing good.
The fact, like, he's thin, but I don't think he's undersized. Just because, like, 190, like, dude, kind of small, but it's not terrible. It's not. That's
fucking,
not like
he's fucking tiny, but he runs like a fucking, like, he's crazy. He's a good player.
190 is not small. for a running back. That's like on the lighter side of what's normal now.
That's really fucking small for a running back.
Dude, historically maybe, but like
even in today's NFL, man.
I mean, Jahmyr
like
Gibbs
209, like 205 to like 220 is like where he is typical for running back. He's definitely undersized. He's very small for running back. Now, I hate this weight fucking metric because they don't update it after they get drafted. Like this is their metrics from the combine. He's probably not this weight any longer. He's probably put on a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
But still,
he might be 195.
Yeah, and it's just like Xavier Worthy. That man he doesn't have 419 speed anymore. He's still fast, but he's not that guy anymore.
Not that guy.
He might be that guy next year, but it's not going to be this year. Like that's how ACLs work.
Yeah. The only other thing we got to say for Danny is that Tyler Warren is him. That kid continues to produce.
The Colts are just himothy. Like the entirety of the Colts. Like
but like
that shot. Did you see that shot?
This dude is on rookie record pace. Like he is basically new Bowers. Like, good job, Danny. Good pick. That's all.
Daniel Jones at the end of the game when he had he cut his lip or something, and he's just like his mouth,
the bloody lip,
covered in blood, and he's just like looks
bleeding.
Like a psychopath. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, the zombie.
I always like Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
He looks like our buddy. He looks like our buddy Austin. Me and Danny. It's funny.
Well, let's move on to Casey because like we've kind of run out of stuff for Danny.
Yes, we have.
I mean, we talked about it earlier with Bijan. Like the Tyler Algier Bijan dynamic is kind of the same thing. It's going on with Zach Charbonnet and K9, except Bijan is infinitely better than K9.
And it's even dumber because
Tyler Algier is not bad. Like Tyler Algier.
Well, it's not that he's not bad. It's just like Bijan is the best north-south like runner right now in the league, and like he can't get goal line work. It's just dumb. I'm sorry.
It's because he's not allowed. It's like K9. He's just like these coaches have like constructed their offenses in a lab to prevent dynamic scatbacks from getting touchdowns and goal line work. They just need to give it to the fat guy. It's required.
Sorry about Bill. Commies definitely like fucked up on their running back situation. Like Brian Robinson, he got traded for like nothing too, right?
Yeah, like
a bag of chips. Shit.
Yeah, I think nothing. Like a third.
Oh, that's not nothing.
Also, sorry about J.K. Dobbins. He might be taking an extended stint.
No, he's fine. He's got R.J. Harvey. He's a Hall of Famer. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He'll be all right.
Well, he's got Josh Jacobs, who even like when the Packers are shit in the bed, will find the end zone.
Yeah, still.
Oh, sorry, it was a sixth. I was thinking of a different trade. Anyway, bag of chips. Yeah. That's not nothing. A six
is a bag of chips, man.
For a running back, even a backup. Yeah, you get a second. You could be not a second. But you can get a fourth for that.
Dude, I mean,
that's a lot.
I mean, for a guy in his prime, like for a late day 3, like that's a bag of chips. Like that's like you might get, if you're lucky to get a special team round.
I mean,
man.
B-Rob, I mean, again, he's on my team. So he's terrible because I don't know ball. So he has no vision, can't get goal line. Like when he's at the goal line, he just gets stuffed over and over, which is happening with Derrick Henry. Like he looks like Brian Robinson, who's terrible at football, by the way. He just runs into the meat pile and can't get forward enough to get the touchdown, which is weird. It's so weird that Derrick Henry hasn't been able to do that this season.
Even with snow in Vermont.
I don't think he's lost.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens
passes the eye test for me. Yeah. Passes the eye test for sure.
It's a lot of stuffed boxes against the Ravens right now. Like Lamar.
That's because Todd Monken is a fucking clown. That's because that dude's a clown.
Always.
That dude's a clown.
I mean, we sorry to get off the train.
We talked about
Casey,
Bo Nix,
but yeah, we roasted Bo Nix earlier. Sorry if you jumped ahead and are just listening to this now, Casey. But we trolled you super hard.
Rip to your Bonix stock, man.
No Bo Nix.
Casey, you just shit the bed this week, just like I did. I'm sorry about that. At least Josh Jacobs is there. You got him.
I don't know. Is Bill even startable? Like in our league, is he startable? Like he's not startable in redraft.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
Casey's starting him. I don't think Casey has like a better option. Does he? Okay, let's see here. Let's like roster bait Casey real quick. Okay, that was gross. So he's using and
RJ Harvey's a better start, maybe.
I mean,
Justice Hill.
The thing is,
sure.
J.K. Dobbins is producing over R.J. Harvey, so I understand why you'd play Bill, because putting both the running backs from Denver in your active lineup sucks. It's like if you have Charbonnet and Walker, you basically have an RB1 between the two. You might as well go for upside, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Justice Hill, can't really use him because he's kind of a change of pace back for Derrick
also
Henry.
He lost his role
Mitchell,
of like
Keaton Mitchell's been eating into him.
Justice Hill also like over the last like 2 years, he had this really weird like role where every other game, like Lamar Jackson would like run to one side of the field, throw across his body to Justice Hill for like a 50-yard bomb, and like get a touchdown.
And that's just earlier this year too.
That's just not like they're just doing other stuff now.
They don't have that right now. Yeah.
I think I told Steve about that, and then he got like killed because of that one, like last year or something. Or he like lost because he didn't start Justice Hill, or somebody started Justice Hill, and he was like, I don't trust them. Blah blah.
I think it was against Casey.
Well, yeah.
So Darnell Mooney is terrible. Like he's so fucking bad. He's awful. So you can't play him.
Io Manor. I can't play any of the Titans.
Why is Chase Claypool on bye?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why is he on bye? That's really funny.
That's
really funny.
I think Casey's just kind of like stuck starting him. I mean, I guess you flex Xavier Worthy over him every week.
Yeah, I'd rather start Xavier Worthy over
like
Bill.
Casey desperately needs Brandon Ayuk back.
Dude, is Brandon Ayuk ever gonna put on a Niners jersey again?
His injury was gnarly.
But it's been 2 years, and
I don't know.
He's not even coming off IR yet. Like it's crazy.
I think he's coming back soon. Just like Ricky Pearsall, who got shot and has lost more games from a PCL injury than being shot, which is cool. Then Deron Payne got suspended because he punched fucking Amon-Ra.
Yep,
I posted that in the Discord.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, Casey. That sucks. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm got it out of my system. The malding is complete.
Good. I'm glad.
Yep. It's me and Danny in the Chop League this week because I beat Casey
the finale.
I beat Casey by a point somehow.
A point and a half.
Even though, the Seahawks defense absolutely fucking bailed me out. They're the reason.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
So let's see. You have Bowers. You have the.
I'll be right back.
You have
Bowers,
the cursed piece.
Bowers actually fucked me so bad. I thought I was gonna get chopped because of Bowers. I almost did, man.
I mean, he almost took you. Seattle bailed you out, but Bowers almost took you down. So it was the battle between the Bowers curse and the JJ curse between who got chopped this week, and
you can't.
Seattle's defense bailed you out.
You cannot start Justin Jefferson this season. Like he's a wide receiver too. Like he is a bottom.
Yeah, you can't start him. He's sucking.
Yeah, it's bad. It's all bad. But yep, it's gonna be me and Danny. It'll be the epic showdown. And yep.
All right. Sorry about that.
We're gonna close out the Chop League this next week, guys, or this week, I guess.
It's done. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss this.
After the end of week 11, it's over. So yeah, that'll be fun. It's good to be. It was a fun thing.
I can't wait for.
I'm
next
excited
year,
about it. We'll do another one next year. This was a fun wrinkle. And so yeah, looking forward to it. But good work, everybody.
The Chop League has like a really interesting like dynamic on like how seasons go, because like you do have this odd Grim Reaper effect of like who's inconsistent, who's picking up who, and like how that impacts the Chop League is just like an interesting there's an interesting like narrative thread and how that happens.
Yeah, which great player is having a down season and is taking people down?
Yeah, it's definitely been Brock Bowers and Justin Jefferson. I think are the most
so far are the most egregious.
Because that's why it's like last week Brock Bowers hit the wire because, it's Brock Bowers. I gotta get him.
That'll happen.
So I immediately grab him and throw him in my lineup. I boot Kyle Pitts into the fucking sun. Get the fuck off my team. And then
still an upgrade.
Slap fucking Brock Bowers. No, fucking Brock Bowers or Kyle Pitts actually was a better tight end for fantasy this week than Brock Bowers. Because
rip.
That makes sense,
Brock
right?
Bowers is the Grim Reaper.
Well,
such is life.
Oh my god, the Raiders, man,
bad team.
Bad
team time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll close it out. Good luck this week. And
defense
as always,
wins championship.
And Steve sucks.
Steve,
fuck you both.
Sucks. Enjoy the hockey game, Steve. I'm gonna go watch that.
I will
actually.
Yeah, no, there's
don't spoil it.
Left.
Don't spoil it. I'm gonna watch it.
No, I've been watching it sort of live. So anyway, enjoy. Bye.
All right, later, guys.
Take it easy.